Hello, good morning, everybody. Before you ask, because I know someone will ask,
how we feeling out there tonight? Yeah, I am not feeling good.
I am not feeling good. Poland are like high as heck today. So that means that I can not really wear makeup today because also my screen, what the hell are you doing? Fit screen, that's better. Poland are high, so nose stuffed, eyes watery, person dying. Which is why we brought ginger ale today. I'm sorry we look like trash, but you know what? That's okay. You know, you're not here to ogle me, I'm sure. You're here for the punching of the people. Just like me. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Matt. Hello there, my bird watchers. Nice. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Yogurt. Good morning, Wakupi. Hello there. Today I ruined the conversation. I told a group of people to eat more dried grapes. When they asked what I was about, I told them I'm just raising awareness. Well, you know what? Since we're on the topic of punching people anyway, probably deserved. Cool, thank you so much for the gift sub. Welcome back, Auntie. Welcome back. They've gifted 100 months. Is that how they see it? That's actually kind of neat. Good morning, guys, and also hello, Chug Chug. Good day. I don't think we've met. Have we met? I don't think we have. Good morning, Elvaniel. 2 minutes late for the party. You're still. It's fine. You got here.
Some say Cosm. Do you hear our prayers?
It's such a good alert. I'm sorry. It's probably one of my better ones. Welcome back, Scar. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back for, dang, years at this point. No, it's not years. But it is a year. So, thank you so much for the tier 3 resub. I hope the ginger ale helps? I hope so. I was gonna say works and help at the same time. I don't know why I would do that, but I did that anyway. There's no music because it's on pause. Don't be sad. I'm sorry. Oh, in that case, welcome from TikTok, Chuck. Hello. And also, hello there, Flamer. I'm trying to say hello to everybody while I scroll. Good morning, Goldstar. Hello there. We punched a gold dude? Yeah, we're gonna find him. Good morning, Scotsman. And good morning, Ice. Don't punch Sans. Why not? We have a golf club. Good morning, Patsy. To you as well. I'd like a bath.
A private bath.
Eyes watering. I'm not crying because of the subs. I swear. I'm crying because of emotions. Thank you so much for the resub. Brilliant. Welcome back. Like you're playing Murder with Your Dad Simulator, and we are the dad. It was the guy in the tree. I think you mean Rochefort. Yeah, from Final Fantasy 14. He's such a lovely man. I'm not feeling good too, Mo. Let's just feel bad together and then feel better together. Afterwards, maybe, I hope. Good morning, Wall. Hello. How am I feeling today? Wow, Flamer. You know, I'm gonna probably play it a few more times, don't worry. You're not feeling good, but you look great. Aw. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. And thank you all for the hugs. And now you're emote full, Untier. You're emote full whether you like it or not. The clip is how I'm feeling as well right now. Are we all into the Poland here? Is this what Poland is doing to all of us? Good morning, Ark. Hello. Your eyes actually look a little swollen. Take your foul feelings out on some street punks. Well, that's because they are swollen. Although you didn't have to go and tell me. Ah. Dang. Eyes watery. I'm gonna be doing this all day. I hope you know. Coming straight from YouTube here, and I have to say the Waterlords and I. It's a whole dress, Danny. It's fully length. Well, not fully length, but it's long. Jinsey doesn't cry for money. Jinsey just cries. Only for incredibly emotional raids. Exclusively, yes. It'd feel better if I didn't have to come to work for 4 hours to have a total of 2 people. I would have just walked out personally. Okay, I can do this now because I've caught up a little. Phone isn't too bad here. Over here, it's on high here, but tomorrow is medium, so We're good. What were we gonna do? Yeah, well, the girl. Y'all remember. Y'all know what I mean. The girl had to become the happiest. South Island, that's where we went. Damn you, necessary Poland, with your unnecessary allergies. If I could have no allergies, that would be great. Honestly, I would take surgery for that. It isn't Poland that's bugging me. Well, it's bugging me. Need a bit of the natural remedy. Flamer, I can't afford cocaine. I'm sorry, I can't afford it. Also, it's a lot darker here today again, so I technically have to turn off the lights, but we're not gonna do that because... Oh, I should make her feel better. I forgot what my route was. Was I just gonna make her relax? No. No, she's actually okay. I'm gonna encourage her. Encourage her a little bit. Get your gold #1, yes! And I have to- I have to girl the can. How's that for positive thinking? Oh, that blew my mind. Can Kiryu come over and like positive think me too? Please? Let's go to the club. Also, hi Carter. Welcome in. Okay, are you having a super time? You better. Yes, you are. Good. Do it again. That was some excellent service, I know. Damn, making homemade pizza again? Why did no one tell me Jedi Fallen Order was going to make me cry? I'm sorry? You should know that most games I play are kind of emotional. Let's see how she's doing. She's still doing alright. I can still encourage her. A little bit more. I hope it works twice in a row. Does it? Does it? Locker key will be the very best because I personally trained her. So, you know. Oh no, it didn't work! Whoa, and that made her stressed! Are you kidding me? Okay, well I'm terrible at guruing, clearly. I hope that still gives her super service. I bet it won't now, though. Rip. No, it still did. Okay, good. Doshitano? Very, but like in the worst of ways, Antir. Did she get married? Not yet. Not to me. Was she supposed to? She's supposed to be unstressed. I will give her free time instead. I think. I think relax is too much. Just do nothing. I think you could just never do two things, like the same things in a row. Ever. Regardless of what it is. Oh my, I'm so sorry guys. I'm extremely allergic. This is gonna be the stream today. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you feel much better now. You better have a super service, because I needed 3, didn't I? It's a crying stream. We're literally crying in the club! Literally! Okay, come on, super- Yes! 3 super services! Does that mean I got it? That must mean I got it, right? Right? She's #1 now, right? Come on! Have you tried things like Allegra? Like, excuse me? No, I have actual, allergies meds from, like, the doctor. It's just that sometimes it gets too much. It gets too much. No way! Oh right, she's the one that I gave, like, the Valley Girl accent in there. Just seems that there has been an increase in games making me cry. I mean, I can find you some games that won't make you cry, I think. Maybe. I'll try. That means that I'm #1. Get the hell out of my face, Natsumi. Get all the way out of my face. Yeah, of course you're motivated. You're #1. #1. Zinzia's crying because she's allergic. That's amazing, Kiryu-san! Raising a hostess to the highest rank there is? That's no small task, and now she's gonna leave me. I'm sure this will change Natsumi's mind. Well, I'm just glad Locker Key turned out to be so good. Yeah, it was all her, clearly. Yes, indeed. From here on out, I'm going to work hard with Locker Key-chan to make the club even better than before. About that, Sasaki-san, I actually have an announcement. I'm yeeting myself out of here. Oh, you do? Then please go ahead. I'd be happy to... Wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm quitting, effective immediately? Like... I'm sorry, Mo. It's Sarah since having my son, I cry at anything remotely sad. Are my allergies sad? They could be. What? Yeah, I like this club and I love working with you and the rest of the staff, but since I started as a hostess, I've met a lot of people and found my true calling. The job's been fun, but now I want to meet even more people from all walks of life, and now that I'm #1 here, I thought it'd be good enough to work in Tokyo, the most happening place in Japan. Well, without me, you're nothing! Well, with an answer like that, how can I object? Alright then, if that's your dream, then go for it. I mean, you can't really, like, keep her here. I'm sorry. Well, I have, among other things, hay fever. Yes, Ace. I have a collection. I collect them. Looks like it's back to the drawing board. Exactly, Antir. I made you! Though we lost our #1 hostess, we managed to drum up some excellent business. I think we'll be able to manage. That's good. The girls aren't getting along too badly either, so I think they've learned something by watching you work. And please take this as a token of thanks for your help. Just 100k. That's it? That's it? Exactly, Yokels. Oh, right, Kiru-san. Would you be willing to coach another hostess? What? Again? It doesn't have to be right now, but if you enjoy the satisfaction of singling out a rising star and guiding her to glory, we'll be awaiting your return. I don't. Though, I don't. I'm sorry. I guess we got some XP, but not a lot. I don't think that was really worth the time investment. Can I say that? I don't think guacamole will make me cry, but it's been nice having more games making more emotional attached, even if it makes me cry. Well, it depends how much onion you're using in the guacamole. This game doesn't have much payoff. No. I gotta drive home. I gotta drive home. Hey, you wanna fight me? He doesn't even want to fight me. The audacity! I have to go home to my kids. I want to go home, please. 100k in this game is a lot. From 3 onward, money is relatively scarce compared to past games. Yes, I could just beat up some more people. I guess it's easier to find people to beat up in the other games. That's a sentence and a half. Hello, kids. Aniki! Oh, right. He was gonna come with me, and I was like, no, you can't. And then I forgot that I said that, so I went off to find a dog. I'm not smart. Yeah, what are you doing over here? Well, you said we were gonna be shipping up to Kamurocho tonight, but I realized we never agreed on a time. Figured I'd stop by and check with you. Oh, the flight will be at 8, I guess. I guess? You guess? Shouldn't you have booked by now? And hey, that's pretty late. We're not gonna get into Tokyo till 11. That's fine. Kamurocho never sleeps, after all. Good point, Aniki. Oh, and I'm all packed and ready to go. This trip's gonna be great. I'm just gonna say, we're not gonna have fun with it yet. This is all business. Like, y'all are probably gonna die. Let's be honest. Oh, so emotional. It's like with some RPGs, you pick weaknesses to improve your main stats. Jinzo picked extreme allergies and then used the points to receive the add into a charisma. Well. I don't think it worked. I'm still level 1. I have to gather more experience points by training all of you into the best hostess of Japan. It's okay. They'll love you. Yeah, I know. Anyways, we got some time till we gotta head out for 8 o'clock flight. Guess I'll just chill here for now. Right, good idea. By the way, Aniki, take a gander over there. Mitsuo and Ryonoa? What about them? Someone's got a mean case of young love, if you catch me. I'm not sure I do catch you. Kiryu doesn't know what love is. We gotta teach him. Just watch, yeah? Hey, Renoa! You know Okada from school? He's got candy! Thank you very much for the resub, Alex. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Sorry, I do have to interrupt like most of my speeches by drinking more ginger ale, and after that water when I'm all out. His dad's like mega rich. Apparently he owns 3 whole movie theaters in town. Did you know that? Yep. Oh. Well, anyway, me and Okada were talking, and he gave me two free tickets for a movie at one of his dad's theaters. Well, you can tell that this isn't current days. Uh-huh. Are you sure you didn't beat the tickets out of him? What? Of course not. Yeah, sure. Anyway, it turns out those tickets are only good until today. Can you believe it? I'm out of luck if I don't go. What should I do? Just go? Well, I wanna, but none of my friends can do it today. Huh, can't you just go alone then? She's like, I'm not interested. But Renoa, will you go with me? Sorry, I have plans. What kind of plans? Don't you have a movie to get to? Maybe Shiro or one of the other guys would want to go. Oh, yeah. She's so mean. Like, she could be less mean. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Fussel. She's just not into you. I feel like I have to sing that song too often lately. Rip. I'm sorry, Olvania. Ouchie wouchie. That's gotta hurt. That's how we're talking. That's how this Yakuza man is talking. Ouchie wouchie. Okay. Not surprising with those clothes, though. Excuse me. Not sure you're one to be critiquing fashion, Rikia. Oh, come on. Just look at his luscious hair. Not a single strand out of place. Are you sure? Yeah, because it's one solid block. Why are we burning this man? Hold up, Aniki. Do you not like how I look? Oh, whatever. Guess you're just behind the times. Sure. Excuse me? You gotta accept that fashions change, old-timer. I'm sorry, but Kiryu never goes out of style. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. I'm sorry, Antir, but listen, what you gotta do is dress exactly like Kiryu. That's all you gotta do. We technically already did Flamer, we punched him. It's different, but it counts. Is she meaner than the people of Winterfell Island? I'm trying to place this right now, Danny. But I can't. I don't know why. Listen, I was working until 12:30 yesterday, and I ended up having to Google a phrase that would get me the word education, because I literally couldn't think of it. I couldn't remember the word education. Like, I was thinking, and the only thing I could come up with was entertainment? Which is not the same. Well, depending on what you're learning, but, you know. Yukiya's too pure. I know, that's why he can't come with us. He's gonna die. And if he's still breathing, then he can stay here, Flamer. I know more about fashion than you do. Sure you do, Aniki. Hey, why don't we have a little friendly contest? You know, see who's really got the best taste. Oh, I cannot lose this. I cannot lose this. Winterfell Island from Zelda and Wind Waker? Were they mean to me? I don't remember. Yes, I'm sorry, Fussel. I'm sorry. Yeah, what can you do? A fashion contest, huh? You're gonna regret this, sir. I'm gonna make you regret challenging me, Rikia. Yeah, sure you are, Aniki. Sure you are. Y'all, I'm gonna cheat on this one because I don't want to lose to him. I'm sorry, I don't. Alright, here come the rules. Each of us is gonna pick out some stuff to really make Mitsuo's style pop. 1 clothing item and 1 accessory. Got it? Yeah. Good. Then let's regroup back here when we've got them. I'm gonna whoop your ass to high heavens, Aniki. Hi, Velico. Good morning. Is it morning? Yes, it's morning. How do I always end up agreeing to these absurd requests? I do want to help Mitsuo, though. I guess I'll play along. Oh, dear lord. Okay, chat. Help me. Ah, Kiryu-san! I couldn't help it over here. You and that flowery man, Rikia-kun, was it? You want to make Mitsuo-kun more popular with the ladies, yes? Yeah. I honestly don't know a whole lot about the latest trends, though. I was just gonna window shop a bit downtown. I see. In that case, I'd recommend stopping in the store right near the big intersection. I've never actually stepped foot in the place myself, but one of the resident neighborhood housewives seemed very keen on their products. But that doesn't sound like something a kid would like? Alright, I'll give it a shot. Thanks, Miura-san. I don't think I don't think we should get it at anywhere in like a store where the housewives like it. I'm so sorry. Like, housewives the world over. I love you very much, but we don't dress like kids. I don't think there's a way to win this one. Really? There has to be a way to win this one. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up so hard. Make Mitsuo. Oh, look cool. I've never played this game before, but somehow this isn't what I envisioned it to be. There's a lot of punching people too, don't worry. Everybody loses in this competition, and I mean everybody? What do you mean? Are you supposed to? It had a dragon! I don't think it matters what you pick, really, so don't sweat it. Really? Oh no! You're actually not allowed to win? That's so sad! We should be allowed to let him win. Because I don't like Rikia very much, and I don't want him to win. Like, that's it! I just don't want Rikia to win. Ah, I'm gonna pick the dragon as well. Dragon shouldn't make you lose. Exactly. Exactly. Well, alright. I guess we can't win. We can't be cool. We can't be the cool dads. It's fine. Sweater vest and horn-rimmed glasses. Here we come! It'll be great. Don't worry about it. Are you the cool store? Hello there, sir. What can I help you with? Hopefully a lot. I'm looking for some children's clothes and maybe an accessory to go with them. Just a moment. Allow me to show you what we have in stock. It doesn't look great from here. Rikia doesn't win either. Oh, good. Screw him. What should I pick? An American flag polo? Weirdly, I feel like an American flag would, like, be more popular because in Japan they think America's cool. But I'm gonna pick the dragon anyway because dragons are cooler. Exactly, Litsa. Exactly! I'll take the dragon print polo. Nothing quite like a dragon. Excellent choice, sir. And for the accessory? A 10-gallon hat? Absolutely not. Get yourself some sunglasses. I'll go with the sunglasses. Not much cooler than that. Exactly. Very good, sir. Okay, that's actually not that bad. 2K? I don't know what a 10-gallon hat is even supposed to be. Here you are, your items. Thank you. He's gonna hate it. Now to get home and show him what I got. Well, I see a bunch of side quests, so we're gonna do the side quests first. Do you want to fight me? Why do you want to fight me? You're so dumb. The weebs of Japan are Americans. There you go. I do not like the quick time events. I'm glad they ditched those. Mostly. But at least I can still step on his face. I like how he brought a friend. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, we both missed weirdly. There you go, that's better. There, it's fine. I bloodied his nice suit. Like, he's a small kid, Scotsman. He can't wear that heavy of a hat. Hope I didn't mess up your clothes or anything. You did. A regular old 3K. Okay, let me do that side quest. Hello. It's the woman from before. Why is she looking around like that? Oh, she wasn't actually, like, tagged. This is the English woman. Oh, it's you. Do you think you could give me some directions? I'm going to the station. Convenience. Convenience. She looks lost, and if I'm not mistaken, the right phrase for this situation was in a handbook somewhere. I think she's looking for the train station or something like that. In that case, I should probably say... I'm straight as an arrow. Have a nice day! Oh, really? I could have sworn it was further. Thank you so much. You're a very kind man. I remember you from before. Now she's speaking Japanese again, of course. Maybe we can be Special friends. Stop, housewife. Her eyes are so creepy. Her eyes are literally just like... If you study more English, I can give you a big reward. Please look forward to it. For now, this should show you how I feel. By giving me an Italian wallet. Which explains why she speaks English, of course. Well, see you next time. Uh-huh. No, I'm kidding. I'm straight. So that's what speaking English is like. Yeah, and I see something shiny. I would like this, please. Thank you. I feel spaghetti. PlayStation's your faces aren't good for flirting. No, she just looks creepy. Oh, pardon me. Have you seen my daughter? I can't find her anyway. Please, she's wearing blue. Was she even signed as a quest? I don't think she was. Calm down. Tell me what happened. I'm sorry. It's my daughter. I think she's lost. And I just told her to stay close to me, too. I'm from Tokyo. I'm only here on vacation. I don't know this place at all. Please, could you help me look for my daughter? She can't be that hard to find. My Sakura's cute enough to be on TV. Ah! Okay. Alright. I'm in, I guess. Wow, Auntie, no, gross. I like the idea that people join the fight are just like, hey, that person has a similar style. I must join. And then everyone else cheers around him like, yeah, beat him up. Sure, I'll help. What does your daughter look like? Okay, a straw hat. In the arcade here. That's it? You just give me straw hat? Okay. I'm gonna look for a straw hat, I guess. Straw hat. Oh, there's a straw hat. A girl in a straw hat. Hey, is your name Sakura by any chance? That's right, mister. But what? Oh, I know. You must have seen me on TV, right? That woman said something about TV, didn't she? I guess this must be Sakura. I'll go get her mother. But that's not... She said she's cute enough to be on TV, but not that she is on TV. But okay, I guess. My daughter's the protagonist of One Piece. Oh, easy to find in that case. Your mother's been looking for you. Wait here, I'll go get her. That's not her, is it? Oh no, it is. Okay. Sakura, where on earth have you been? Huh? Who are you? Wait, are you the Sakura-chan? She named her daughter after a... No, that's impossible. Hold on, you said you were looking for your daughter. Is this Sakura or not? Well, that is my daughter's name, but I'm Kanako Sakura. What's going on here? Well, we're kidnapping you, so, you know, just go with the flow, I guess. Don't tell me you don't recognize her. She's a famous TV celebrity. My daughter's a big fan. This is turning into a bigger headache than I was expecting. But I do think that's the same hat my Sakura was wearing. You mean this? Isn't it adorable? I swapped hats with a girl I met over there. She wanted the baseball cap I was wearing. That's cheating! Well, she's your biggest fan. No wonder she wanted to trade. I'm sorry to bother you again, but, would you mind looking for my daughter again? Baseball cap Sakura? Sure, I guess. And the kid isn't even really bothered. Why are you following me? Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? I'm looking for a child. Leave me alone. I'm being accosted. Yeah, I knew it. I've never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that. Ah, my pointy toes gave me away once again. Curses. Being a protagonist in One Piece is oddly accurate when applied to kids. I mean, you can't kill kids in video games. It's a well-known fact. Hi, Darian. I am having the allergies, so he also has the allergies. That's how he's doing. This is leading into a parent trap. This is definitely going weird ways. If there are even more Sakuras, I'm just gonna start killing them until only one is left. Mo! Yeah, they did! But, can you really tell where I'm from just by my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it? I'll get you something to make up for it, I promise. Yeah, I guess. Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay! There's a bar, like, right near here, so let's grab some drinks and talk away. Yeah, I'm looking for a kid. I want to go home. I'm Kaide Anya. You can just call me Kaide. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho. You've heard of it. It's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous, though. The closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. Oh, yeah, that's much better. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I hate nature. Oh, you... Okay, well, that one hug. Singular. Singular hug. Now you aren't. Unless... At least it's not a naked dude stopping you, asking me about soap lands. It could be worse. It could be worse. In the meantime, the girl's been kidnapped and her organs sold in the black market. Well, I'm not her dad, so this time it's not on me. Oh. Sorry, kid, I had to get drinks and talk about Tokyo. As you do, right? As you do. I like salty air. But I'm a salty person, so... I don't know, I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Oh, gee, I sure wish I could live up there. Oh, gee, mister, gee golly. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What do you want to know? Well, if I'm gonna move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? A lot? Roppongi would run you about 300,000. What does it matter what I say here? Like, I don't know her budgets. I'm assuming... Like... What? I'm assuming she's not rich? Sakura's on her 9th hat. She just called stop herself. The only derail that could be more out of place than going for a drink while searching for a lost kid would be playing a card game with their alcoholic parent. You wanna play Gwent? I can't do stories today, Auntie. I'm sorry. We had 2 yesterday. 2! Go on date. Well, you know what? I'm not even calling this a date because this is a child again, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is a child. There's no way to know unless you just know. How would you know that? I feel like I need to tell her that she shouldn't go. I feel like I need to, like, convince her not to go because... if you just want to go to Tokyo because you think it's a cool town, that's a terrible reason. A lot. A studio goes for about 100 yen. Roppongi would run you about 300,000 yen a month. I just gave her 2 answers. I gave her 2 answers for the price of 1. She's between 15 and 50. See, she looks young, right? She looks like a kid. I'm gonna say she's 12. 300,000? Are we talking a luxury condo here or some sort of castle? No castles, but that'll be right about right for a luxury condo. Roppongi's where the rich folks live. Wow, people in Tokyo must be even wealthier than I realized. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how would I even get around? I drove into town today, after all. Ditch the car and take the train. Don't drink and drive. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna be her dad at this point. Her face could be anything, really. Must have been a rough 12 years. Oh, girl. Parking fees are expensive, though. In any big town. A car? Parking fees are pretty expensive in Tokyo, you know? How bad could it be? Like 3,000 a month? I could manage that, no problem. Hardly. It'd be more like 30,000. What? That's practically what I'd be paying for rent! Where do people just live out of their cars in Tokyo? Wow, so even 60k would have been way too much for her. Then the mom comes in like, girl! Oh, Kaide's friend. Never mind, she's also 700 years old. Oh, there you are, Kaide. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Momiji-chan. You sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess when you always go to the same bar with older men. So who's this? What model? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. You're still thinking about moving? I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. It's okay, I just told her she needs millions to live there. That's not true. I can do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san. You know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. I'll help you move if you want. Honestly, but like, who am I to tell her not to go? I don't know her. I don't know her. Like, do what you want. A pirate is free. If you want to go, then go. You have to see for yourself whether you can make it or not. Kiryu-san, I knew you'd understand. Like, if I can tell her not to go right now, but if her friend isn't gonna talk her out of it, why would I? Why would I get out of that small Japanese town, Okinawa? I know. Tiny town. But hey sis, thank you so much for the race up. Meow to you too, and good morning. Welcome back. Big cities aren't all that cracked up to be. I know, I don't want to live in big cities anymore, personally. Once you find a good Irish pub, you can hardly go anywhere else. Do they serve the good beer? I don't know you and I don't care. Do whatever but leave me alone. Pretty much, yeah. I can understand why you're worried about her, but if you stop her from trying, she'll just end up resenting you guys. I suppose you're right. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just give Kitty a Santa call. I don't live there anymore, girl! What? Is that okay? Well, I did tell you to go. Here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand. Oh, thanks. It's not much, but take this. Okay, so this is going to turn out like we're going to go to Tokyo, and she's going to call me every so often because she's in big trouble, and then I'm going to have to bail her out until eventually she's like, oh, actually Tokyo sucks. I'm leaving. Cut to the next game where Kiryu finds her working at a seedy cabaret club. I'll make her #1. Thank you for the burger. You just carry out a soggy burger in your pocket? You weirdo. Thank you, future plot hook. Pretty much. Sounds like Kai'll end up in Tokyo before too long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I told her no, she would have just gotten mad or something. She definitely wouldn't have actually not gone. 100%. Hard to tell how old she's supposed to be, but somehow thinking she could end up in a hostess minigame. Well, in Tokyo, many things are possible, and they're not all good things. Pocket burgers! I don't know why they would want to do that, but alright. Oh no, where was the thing? Oh, it's it's down. It's down, yeah. Am I? Oh god, I'm miles away. Okay, well, time to find Sakura! Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Sakura. I had to go drink. You understand, I'm sure. Look at this determined walk! Oh, I interrupted her by existing. Look at that! Look at that! Everyone walks like that! Like, if they're going at any reasonable speed, they're just like... They'd be T-posing next, I swear. The choices didn't matter in that sub-story? I bet. She was gonna go there either way. Hey, you wanna fight me? Yeah, you ran up to me. I didn't even really ignore you, if I'm perfectly honest. My daily life is always limited in its potential to eat burgers. You know what? That's understandable. I do like burgers. Let me stomp on your face real quick. I'm sure he's fine. Oh, you don't want to get beat up? Oh, you do. I hate that I can't ever grab them. They always go loose. Listen, Lutza, I'm sorry, but you gotta admit, it's too much. It's too much. A crumbling shard of tempered glass? I can't carry anymore. Too small to block bullets. I don't want that. Oh, the worm can go, I guess. Oh, to the item box. Okay, let me find Sakura now. What does Kiryu run like he's wearing a wet diaper? Maybe he is, you don't know. Hey, why are you yelling, Lone Shark? Stop giving me the runaround, man! You're in the wrong here for owing all this money, and now you're gonna pay! Please, not my alimony. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. A deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. Better interrupt my looking for Sakura again. You know. You can't fail sub-stories, but there is optimal endings. If you look at a sub-story list and it has a star next to it, you got the best ending to it. That makes me irrationally angry. Yeah, bro, here, broken glass or a pocket burger. You don't carry those around? Weird. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed? Please help me. This guy's after my alimony. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you better stay out of our business. If this has got something to do with the resort development, then I'm afraid it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes a fat stack of cash. Fat stack of cash. Hi, Wolf! Welcome in. This is great. What's up? Good. It's still morning. Morning! I am extremely allergic today, so if you're wondering, I am not feeling great. So don't wonder any longer, I guess. Hello. How was your stream? What were you playing? Oh, Dragon Age still. Are you getting near the end? And who did you romance there? Very important. I am intensely allergic today, Wolf. It'll be better tomorrow, but I'm sure you've got the best for all the ones you've done so far. Okay. Then I gotta stay on my game in that case. West Pocket Burgers? Let me just whip out a worm. Like, okay, but what if I need to fish? What if I need to fish? You don't know. Inquisition. Let's play Inquisition. And welcome, Wolves. I'm gonna call you the Wolves. I can do that, right? Yeah, I can do that. No stream romances, and we're trying to do every quest we can sew a decent way off. Okay, well then you can like hate Egghead in peace. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. So that's what this is about. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the rest of that. I don't like the fishing, but what if I suddenly have the urge to fish? You never know. Oh, this is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. And he just walks off in the least menacing way imaginable. Exactly. Solas can get a golf club to the head, honestly. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Oh god, golf is also a side quest, isn't it? Is it? Oh no. We don't gear Solas. Solas can leave naked. He's such a jerk. Not really. Sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. Maybe that's a sign that it's just time to pack up the distillery. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Awamori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, and my name Matsushisha. Is it? Are they maybe just like messing with his sales or something to try and get the recipe? It's a secret recipe. Jinzu's curious internal monologue. Gotta have a worm at any time of the day. And I remove all of his gear before he leaves me, as you should. Kick him out naked. If there's hockey in this game, that'll clearly be your favorite. Well, it should be, given where I live now, but I'm not good at hockey. I'm still mad I can't date Cassandra, my female inquisitor. I will never not be mad. I will die mad. Kitty. Good meeting you, Kitty-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 million to try and expand my business, compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? Why would you do that? You absolute fool. And I take it the investments didn't pay off. Actually, it was a resounding success, but we aged our awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while the most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. If it's not for another year, then I'm gonna punch them, aren't I? I think we're gonna fix the distillery. I think that's what it sounds like. Sounds like taking all the gear off temporary characters in DAO right before they go away, and then the cutscenes are played out with nudists. And you have more gear, which is nice. We can fix it with violence, exactly. We're gonna punch them and they'll understand. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that. I looked over the fine print, and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. Why don't you read your contract about a 20 million loan? 20 million. 20 million, and you're like, fine print, I don't know her. That's how they get you. Still, only a week. They must really be in a hurry. If only I had another year. I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. That's why they want it early, because they want the awamori instead, because it's worth way more than 20 million. Violence when talking nicely doesn't work, or you just don't have the time, exactly. And like, we have fists, we might as well use them, otherwise they're just gonna go to waste. Contract review is important. Exactly. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. He's not a smart man, is he? Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. Ah, yes, my grandpa's 20 million yen heirloom. What? What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists for that matter. You're gonna send me on a treasure hunt? He's gonna send me on a treasure hunt. By the end of each Yakuza game, 20 meals like chump change to Kiryu. Apparently not so in these installments. Like in 0 and Kiwami 1 and 2, apparently, yeah, that's easy there. But here, apparently 100k is a lot. Which, I'm sad. It sounds like this is on him, right? Just read your contracts. This man needed to lawyer up and before signing. Like, before signing in general. Have a good dinner, Aunt here. Enjoy. Make it sushi. Very convenient heirloom, I know. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me and the stock of Awamori we have aging. Okay, so he does know. Oh, you have a nice dinner as well, Wolf. Enjoy. It's okay, I'll punch everyone in your name, so you're still a little bit here in spirit. That'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. That must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contract and go back on it and take not just the distillery, but the booze too. Yay! The family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called? Something like that. Yeah, Evening Pride. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? No, it's Evening Pride. Oh yeah, that's the one, you know it. If I needed a loan from a loan shark, I doubt he had enough money for a lawyer. Get a little bit side stuff. Come on. There's a fetch quest. I'm gonna go dig on the beach. Know it, I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. So you buried it on the beach? You buried a 20 million yen heirloom on the beach. On a public beach. Anyway, I guess the brains really don't run in the family. Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Sure. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. No, it's kind of what I do. Like me once we found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find the heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. I'm gonna punch this man, actually. I'm just gonna punch this man. Next to the old people house called Evening Rest. People would never find anything on the beach. They would never. And people don't, they definitely don't go onto beaches because it's like someone else's private property, even though it's next to the road. Like, if he has this song, he should have figured this out by now and just tell me exactly where it is. How's the punching going? Not nearly enough punching. You may lend a helping hand, yes. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot, a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. The sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. What? The beach is near the ocean? Makes sense, that would be the beach in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I've got no clue as to what it means, because I don't do brains. Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? Sakura has just died by this point. I'm so sorry. I need to check on some of the Awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of the situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, just give me a ring. Right. Well, at least I can go back to finding Sakura. I guess? You are not Sakura. Which one of y'all? You want to fight me? Of course. Of course you want to fight me. I'm looking for a little girl, and that is not you. As she should, Mo. I've just let her down at this point. Arwen. I'm sorry. I can't have you here right now. I'm too allergic already. This one time, I kissed her too much. Literally, I kissed my cat too much, and my lips just swole up. They swole up? They swelled up? What is... How do you even do anything with that burp? My lips swole. I had swole as heck lips. Hey, I love you, but I can't with the allergies today. What if it's Futaba Sakura? I'm still gonna have to bring her over, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was doing stuff with my cat. Not my fault. Allergies, yes, I have some pretty high allergies today, but it's okay. Ginger ale's helping. They don't give you any warning for combat? No. We just have to punch people. They went Kim Kardashian. Now it did not look good. Trusts, unfortunately. Sorry. You're welcome. Get me a pure 1K, buddy. Hey, somebody else wants my help here, apparently. But let me actually find Sakura. Because this is getting out of hand. Oh, is there... Yes. I should check that out at some point. Wait, who are you? A suspicious man. Oops. Kamiyama? Oh, you mean the arms dealer? Come to think of it, he did say he had a shop somewhere around here. Yeah, it's on the 2nd floor. He's a little strange, but he definitely knows his stuff. Oh, he just tells you where to go for the weapons stuff? Okay, but I'm looking for the girl, though. Pretty much, Darian, pretty much. That's why I like it so much, to be honest. Oh, hello. A girl in a baseball cap. Hey, is your name Sakura? Nah, I'm Kane. Who are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. She's pretending, because that's her first name. That's the other girl's name. Just looking for a lost girl. Where'd you get the cap? There was this girl from Tokyo who said she wanted my ribbon, so she traded me for it. What the hell is she doing? I'm getting so tired of this girl. Okay. I'm gonna kill her when I find her. I hope she knows that. I hope I'm just gonna kill her. She kind of deserves it at this point, so... What can I say? Oh, a new girl has popped up. Do you have a ribbon? I see a ribbon, but... Excuse me, I'm guessing your name's not Sakura. Nope, I'm Tomo. I'm gonna kill her. Let me guess, you got that ribbon in a trade with some other girl? How'd you know? She wanted my animal backpack. Fine. Animal backpack. It is. She's gonna end up, like, when I find her, the backpack isn't gonna be her either. I'm gonna find her back at her mom's. That's what's gonna happen. What's your name? Huh? I'm looking for a lost girl. Her name is Sakura. Hey, that's my name, but I'm not lost. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get your mother, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Hi, Rooks. Good morning. Afternoon. Hey, at least I was wrong, so good for me. Sakura, where on earth have you been? Huh? But you told me to wait here while you did your shopping. I did no such thing. I've been looking for you all over this arcade, young lady. This happened last vacation too, Mommy. You got totally lost, and Daddy said you had no sense of direction at all. Oh, somebody's getting burned. Huh? Oh no, Daddy said that too? Looks like the mom's the one that got lost. Anyway, where'd you get that backpack? I traded for it. Isn't it the cutest? To be fair, she is actually good at trading. Seems like a good trade. It is, and it wouldn't have been cheap if we bought it at retail price. I know. Oh, that's right. I have to thank you for finding my Sakura. This isn't much, but I insist. It's the least I can do to thank you. Uh-huh. Is that about the price of a backpack? Okay, Sakura, let's go. And don't leave my sight again, you hear me? Bye-bye. Sorry about my mom. How did she not find her? I know, it's like 2 steps in front. Like, I know she doesn't have a good sense of direction. But... I guess she got her smarts from her dad. Yeah, I guess so. So somebody has a quest for me here? Or... here? In the public market? Hey, you wanna fight me? Oh, it's Mikio. Okay, on to the next shop. What's wrong? Hey there, sir. I'm standing in for the boss on his patrol rounds while he's in the hospital. This place gets a whole lot of tourists, so things can get out of hand fast. A bit like my cat, who just does not take no for an answer. I love you, though. Yes, I love you. You just can't be there right now. I have allergies. Yes, I have allergies. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I don't know you. She could have just looked left and seen her, like, squinted a little bit. I guess she was just looking for the straw hat. The mom was hoping she actually got lost. I mean... For the end of the game, Sakura has parlayed that backpack into a stake in a baseball team. She bought a whole house. She bought a whole house with a backpack. But hey, it's easy to see how. The food's great and the booze is even better. Huh, point taken. Laugh all you want, but this patrol is important enough that the boss does it personally. Well, keep at it. I'm not gonna help you, though. Hey, I know. Why don't you come with me, sir? You can see how a real Ryudo man gets the job done. What, by falling down on your butt? Like what happened last time? Sure, I guess. Alright, let's see what you can do. Alright, leave it to me. I'll show you a day in the life of an up-and-coming Ryudo man. Okay. Alright, come this way. I'll show you around the market. Okay. Okay, well, he's not really... This is the speed he's gonna be walking at. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? This is actually the speed he's gonna be doing his walking at? I wanna punch him. Actually. Whomst thought this was a good idea? Whomst? Whomst? Ambling more than walking. I know, like... My goodness, Miki-chan, patrolling the place all by yourself today. Can you really call that patrolling?
Hey.
You know how it is. Anything I should know about? Any problems around here? No, we're just fine. Nakahara-san takes good care of us. We never have to worry about a thing. Good to hear. You just let me know if something comes up, okay? Mikio's doing pretty well. Come on, sir. A thorough patrol means we gotta keep moving. Okay, so move, then! Oh my god. If I kill him, would anyone actually notice? Oh, nice. I like how he stops when I'm picking up a key. Trust, you did not have to do that for me. I'm good. This is Yakuza Neighborhood Watch. No, this is worse, because the Neighborhood Watch would move a lot faster. Like, it also doesn't help that every so often he gets blocked a little bit by other people. Yeah, make it down. We got in some of those pickles you were asking about. Huh? Seriously? Here, try a little before you go. Okay, but just a little chomp. Wow, these are really yummy. A nice steaming bowl of rice would go perfect with them. I know, right? I'm glad we managed to stock up for you. What's he thinking? Eating on duty. Come on, sir. I'm gonna strangle him. He won't see, because I'm behind him. Can I have a pickle too? Why didn't I get a pickle? I'm like the kid that comes along with the mom to like the grocers and then you get free stuff, free samples because you're a kid. You hungry, Mikio-chan? As long as you're here, we've got some new treats. Oh, thanks. There's nothing like a little sweetness to perk you up when you're dragging. Here, take this with you. Our brown sugar cake came out amazing today. So he just walks around and eats all day. Hey, thanks. You let me know if anything comes up, okay? Of course, of course. We know we can count on you. This is starting to seem more like a taste test than a patrol. So you noticed. Why are people walking bending like that? There's a lot of people that apparently just do not like walking up straight. Like, look, this man over here. I think he's on his last legs. If he dies in front of me, I'm not helping. And there are so many like that. Are they just tired? I'm assuming they're tired. This place really is really awful. I'm not setting foot in here after this. Try this, Miki-chan. You'll love it. And try this at UQ Pork. Have some snacks while you can. If Nakahara-san were here, you wouldn't get a single bite. Why? Thanks a bunch. Keeping an eye on things here sure is hungry work. I don't know, it looks like you've done more eating than patrolling. Nope, I'm just touching base with everybody. This kind of communication is real important here in Okinawa. Sure it is. Uh-huh. Mickey-chan, got some gorgeous fresh mangoes for you. Come and get them. Oh, guess I've got a little more patrolling to do then, huh? Seriously? Oh, and sir, if you wouldn't mind keeping this a secret from the boss. So he asks me to come along while lying about what I'm coming along for, and then he's asking me to keep that lie if I ever talk to his boss again. Okay. I'm just saying, if he gets in trouble, suddenly I sleep. Mikio's too busy eating everything we pass to actually do work. I guess the Yakuza do things differently here. This would never fly in Kamurocho, that's for sure. Eek! Oh. We do not love Mikio. Absolutely not. Now what? I'm gonna have to be the one doing all the fighting, aren't I? Cut it out before I make you cut it out. This is Ryudo family territory. And what? You're one of them? Take some guts to admit that. Wait, he's also... Oh, he's just a Ryukyu pun. Okay. I'll keep you a secret, but you better send some of that food to the orphanage. Exactly. We need to cut a deal here. Listen, this market's a real moneymaker, so we're going to take it over as of right now. You can run on home, Tubby. Thank you. This is Ryudo family territory. You stay the hell out. Yeah, the Ryudo family takes good care of us. We don't need your kind around here. You wouldn't be doing this if Nakahara-san were here. Shut up, you senile old farts. I'll deal with you later. Wait, they're not the ones you're after. Yeah, neither are you. You want to have it out with us? You bring Nakahara, got it? That is, if you got the balls. You bastard. Mikio, don't take the bait. But sir, these guys... And who the hell are you? Just a passerby with a job to do. Ready, Mikio? Punch some people. Yeah, let's give him hell, sir. And by that he means let me give him hell. I am, bro. Have a nice lurk. I'll try not to be too loud. I'll try to be soothing. Is he carrying like a suitcase or something? Or a whole... Is that a heater? I think that's a heater. That's a whole heater. Look at that. He's holding a heater. Hold on. Let me take a swordfish. No, that's not a swordfish. That's a very regular fish. It's okay. Oh no, the fish is in pieces. Well, I did all the cutting for them as well. I expect to be paid for that. Oh, he's already down? Let me stand on your face real quick. Oh no, all the lovely food! Oh well. just a giant fish. No worries. This is normal. Urk! We won't forget this. Urk. Thanks a lot, sir. Nice job out there, Mikio. Oh, thank goodness you shut down those hoodlums with the giant fish that was conveniently on your right side. Imagine explaining to your mob boss you got battered by a big fish. Tuna slap! You know Nakahara-san, do you? Then this is for you. What do you think? Pretty spectacular, huh? It looks delicious. Delicious. You got a giant blue parrotfish. Yes! Thank you for the giant blue parrotfish. I don't need that one. You can go. Wow, Miki-chan. You can really hold your own. I knew we could count on you to keep us safe. Right, with you watching over us, we can do business in peace. Really? Well, then it's my pleasure. Alright, Mikio, I'm heading out. Don't slack off on your patrol now. I won't. Thanks again, sir. And all we get is a big fish and 2000k. Well, maybe there's something here. There is something here. Wait, how do I... Is it outside anyway? I guess this is just the food place. Never mind. How am I feeling? Oh, I should eat something. And I feel like I can eat here, right? No? I'm not allowed to eat here. I'm a paying customer, sirs. Well, I'm gonna have to sue somebody. Okay, well. I'm so very sorry, sir. I know you specifically requested the sea bream, but it's out of my hands. Don't give me your excuses. Do you realize I reserved that fish an entire month in advance? Excuse me, can I see if it's fresh today? Wait, aren't you that fellow from Nakahara-san's? That's me, I'm Kiryu. Now, what's the problem here? Because I'm also just solving everyone else's problems. It's what I do. Well, this gentleman reserved the Ryukyu sea bream, but I may have sold it to a local restaurant. What? Is it rare? Quite rare. It can only be caught off the shores of Ryukyu Island. Once you try it, well, it's a life-changing experience, and so I just sold it anyway, even though I already sold it. My daughter and her husband are coming home, and I wanted to celebrate with their favorite sashimi. I see. Can't you get it back from the guy you sold it to? You know, just give him a refund. In theory, maybe, but we're talking about a big brawny guy, a real beast of a chef. Why did you sell it in the first place? I told him up front I couldn't sell the fish, but he made it clear I didn't have much of a choice. Okay, so then we have a blank card to beat him up with a big fish if we want to. Hey, I know. You're tough enough to stand up to him, Kiryu-san. Could you get that Ryukyu sea bream back? Please, I can pay you for it. Up to 200,000 yen even. You'd be doing the two of us a big favor, so yeah? How are you paying me 200k for it? Probably because I have to pay 200k for it to get it back in the first place, right? That's what it's gonna be? Guess I have to. Where is this restaurant anyway? You mean you'll do it? Thank you so much. The restaurant is next to a place called South Island on Hatsumachi South. Oh, and here's the 200,000 yen that you will need to go and buy it back. Got it. Hatsumachi South. I'm on my way. And his head. Exactly. We're gonna murder him, but it'll be fine. Can I actually buy fish? I can't buy a thing. No fish for Kiryu. Off I go then. There's actually more of them? Let's see. Yeah, there's even more on the side. And they sell random stuff. Listen, I don't know what main quests you're talking about. Okay, I don't. I have no idea what main quests even are. You want to get punched again? I should really start walking around with my tattoo out at this point. I really should. And somebody just comes in close with a sword, or like a dagger, immediately. Why can't I just, like, regular kick him there? Wait, I was gonna say, you're not down yet. You stand on your head again for a minute. And he doesn't want to run away after that? Are you sure? Are you dead? Look at him, he's bleeding out! And everyone's cheering about it. Did I just bug this? Oh no, you're just standing there with your... Oh my god, boy. I'm murdering people. I don't want to avoid them, I want to murder. If only Aniki was here, he would say, "Stop that! Are you blind? This man will kill you!" Do I have a box here? Yes, I do. Let's put some stuff away. Like, I'm not actually using that. It's a platinum nail for some reason. I just want my takeout. I don't want that. You could hammer a nail with this dense piece of charcoal. Sign that for no reason whatsoever. A cure for hangovers. Bet I could sell this giant blue parrotfish, but I won't. Because it's mine. Oh, I should probably save though. Oh god, I just made a new save accidentally. Oh well. Oji-san! Excuse me, sir. You should really stay away from those lockers. And why is that? How'd it go? Shh, you shouldn't say stuff like that. People say that locker 44 over there is cursed. People hear groaning and clanging noises coming out of it at night. I'm sorry, this girl loves to spread silly rumors. Don't take her seriously, okay? Let's go, you guys. Everybody knows all that stuff about horrific sounds coming from the locker is all a big lie. Someone is definitely locked in that locker. 100%. You know why it's so difficult to get a good steak? It's a rare medium. Well done. Boo! Boo! Boo. I have so many keys already. The blood on your shirt from the previous punk who fought you is not even dried. I know! It's like they're asking for it. What did Keyless woman. Was it around here? Ah, this sucks. What's wrong? I lost a key somewhere around here. You haven't seen it, have you? A key? Can't say I have. Except for this giant collection of keys that I do have. But don't mind that. Shoot, I live on the 3rd floor here, and I know I had it when I left my place. So if I dropped it, I must have done somewhere around this building. Maybe it was when I was looking out that window. I bet I can find it if I look hard enough. You want me to look for you? Could you let me know if you see a key around here? Thank you so much for your help. Oh! Hey, what's that? That might be the key that woman was talking about. I'll have to tell her about it. You, made it magnetic, apparently. Hey, you were looking for your key, right? Yes, did you find it? Maybe. There's something up on the edge of that hallway on the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor? Oh, that could be it. I'll check and see. Could you just wait here a second? She's gonna acrobatic leap straight up there. I wouldn't be messing with a man that has the strength to swing about a full-size tuna like it's nothing, right? Exactly. Like, I'll look weak, it's fine. That was it, alright. What a dumb place to drop a key. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This keyless woman, the mother of locker key. She lost her daughter, too. To science. It must have fallen when I was looking out the window. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. I don't know if you could call this a reward, but here. You could. Here's another key. A locker key? A locker key! Oh, yes, if you look hard enough, you'll find them all over the place. I don't know why, but people are so careless with these things. I found this one earlier and opened the locker, but I had no use for what was in there. I bet it would come in handy for you, though. So, she gave me 33, right? That sounds vaguely illegal! But hey, no point looking a gift horse in the mouth! Yep, that definitely sounds vaguely illegal. Oh, and there's one on top, actually. There's literally one right there. I mean... So 33, what was in there? A hyper stun gun? You had no use for a hyper stun gun? Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet. Super resin? What does that even do? So I need to get 44, because that one's haunted. A Royal Joker card. Don't know what to do with that yet. She did actually, Rook. She did. And then she immediately left for Tokyo. What can you say? A Blackjack Amulet! Oh, those I think are actually useful. You have these game mechanics, but our ideas unethical. Better give Kitty some inner monologue. Hey, at least he knows. What are we gonna be using all this resin for? This card has a Joker wearing a crown on it. I can probably get a good hand in poker with this. Yeah, I knew that's what it was. Super resilient resin! I do not need all this resin! That I know of. No resin. Oh no, just a mystery a white mystery liquid! This strange milky liquid doesn't have a smell, but I'm not about to taste it. Who put this here? Whomst put some mystery liquid in their locker for me to find? Whoever it is, I gotta punch him. Cool, hi buddy! What's up? How are you doing? Are you excited for podcasts? Of course you are. Of course you are. You're gonna make Warhammer 40k models. That's fair enough. Oh, am I gonna make like a full mirror at some point? Is that what we're doing? I still don't know what the resin's for. Okay, I am going to go on a mission to find out what it is. Got Piss Mountain? What? Piss Mountain Stone? It'll cause my opponents to piss? What the I don't know what to say about this anymore. I really don't. I'm just gonna go. You can have my super resin. You got a piss down in a jar of milky substance. Yeah, this was extremely worth it, clearly. Ah, comfy souls. See, at least that's worth it. You have to try these inner souls yourselves to understand how comfortable it is. There's no information on here about what it's used for or what's in it. We should never come here again. I want to equip nice things. This is made of terry cloth, so it won't work for defense. Defense. Where can I put my... Oh, that's where I put them. But they don't really do anything other than being comfortable, I guess? So I can't really use them. Or rather, I don't really want to. I should eat my takeout burger. Num 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 num. I should get another takeout burger. Just directly after. Why would you lose the key to your jar of milky white substance? Yeah, it seems important. People are yelling on the other side. I should go and talk to them too. Locker 44 is probably the only one that isn't cursed. So far, yeah, we are just 0 out of 10. What should I do? What should I say? I've got to talk to her somehow. Hey, could you move? You're kind of blocking the restaurant. I would like to food. I'm sorry, I'm... Huh? You okay? Please, I need your help. Tell me how to be a man. Be a man. You must be swift as coursing river. What are you talking about? I know it's a weird thing to ask a stranger, but I don't know what else to do. Calm down. What's got you this freaked out? I'm really, really sorry to spring this on you. I just need to talk to someone about this. Kinyu is going to need something a lot heavier than ginger ale for this. Hey, Bowman. Good afternoon to you. Hello, welcome. I'll hear you out, okay, if you buy the drinks. Hi, Marcus. Good afternoon to you as well. Okay, what's going on? So, there's this girl who works at the burger joint. The moment I saw her, it was love at first sight. I just don't know the right way to tell her how I feel. Coincidence that I just ate a whole burger meal? I don't think so. I've never liked anyone like this before, and when I asked my friends at school to help me, they just made fun of me. I made it to the front of the shop today, but I couldn't get myself to actually go in. That's where I'm at. So that's your problem? I don't know if I'll be much help, especially since you look like you're a 50-year-old man. PlayStation 3 faces. What would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you just straight up tell her how you feel, or... Let's see. Suck it up and talk to her, dude. Just suck it up and talk to her. Man up and tell her how you feel. You're right. I should just man up. Okay, here I go. Go for it, kid. He's not gonna go for it. He did not go for it. Well, what'd she say? The only thing I could say was my order. Now I've got an empty heart and a full stomach. Well, at least you got burgers. Recite poetry to your childhood crush. To be honest, that's a very manly thing to do. Does he even know Burger Girl's name? I don't think he does. Just staring from afar. What happened? Someone else butt in on your confession? No, it was all me. I tried, but I couldn't get myself to talk to her after all. What am I gonna do now? You really do need help, huh? In that case, how about... If he can't talk to her already, how would inviting her to a movie work? Sure, invite her to a movie. Invite her to a movie with you. It's a tried and true classic. You're right. There's a romantic comedy out this week, too. I'll go ask her. No, you won't. I've got the sinking feeling his invitation isn't going to make it past his lips. How'd it go? I got a shake with my burger combo. It was almost too much food for me to eat. How many burgers does that make now? More importantly, did you ask her about the movie? Well, she was talking to one of the other workers about how she hates going to movie theaters. It just wasn't the right time to ask her to see a movie, you know? Or ever, apparently. You sure you're serious about this girl? Let's see. Just ask her out, dude! Shut up! Just walk up to her, ask her out. All you have to do is tell her you're interested and see where it goes. What? But I can't do that. Quit whining. Of course you can do it. Straighten out that spine of yours, or I'll straighten it out for you. I'm gonna kill you if you don't do this. Apparently. That or become your best chiropractor? One of the two. Okay. I'll give it all I've got. Here goes nothing. He's gonna get another burger and shake fry. If this doesn't work, he's so out of luck. He's already out of luck, dude. How'd he go? The best I can manage right now is ordering burgers. I don't understand how you can even eat that much. Guess it's up to me to do something. Let's see. I'll go tell her how you feel. Because I'm getting sick of this man. Make it scarier to not ask. Exactly. We're threatening him into having a spine. Or we'll rip it out. Alright. I'm gonna go into the shop and ask her out for you. Wait, what? Look, you're not getting anywhere with this. I'll talk to her for you. Just follow me in. Wait, but... Just pipe down and follow me. Or I'll make you. Just not act, dude. And that's how it is. Will you read it? Can I get a hamburger? Will you go on a date with him? Give the kid a chance. Just one day to see if you jive. Yep, please. I'm sorry. I'm more interested in this older gentleman. You know, we should have probably seen this coming. Given, like, if you look at Kiryu juxtaposed to this boy over here, I get it. Wait, what? This older gentleman? I'm more into mature, dependable guys like him. At least that's who I'd rather go on a date with. What? But no! Hey, what's the big idea? This isn't how it was supposed to go at all. Oh, so you can have a big mouth against me, is what you're saying. Why am I the bad guy here? You came by a half dozen times to buy burgers, but it was all because you had a crush on me? No. I mean, I just think you're... Then why didn't you just ask me out on a date? I'm not really attracted to guys who don't have the courage to do something like that. Like, she has a point. You needed to tone down your raw animal magnetism. I'm sorry. Rawr. Kiryu, calm down. Like, yeah, if that's what she's into, then he's not the guy for her. Just give up on her, dude. That or actually grow a spine. Well, take this as a life lesson. Next time, take things into your own hands and ask her out yourself. God damn it, the next time I meet the woman of my dreams, I'll ask her out, I swear. No, you won't. No, you won't. Well, that certainly wasn't the best possible ending, was it? Hitman missions? Yeah, I screwed that one up. I screwed that one up. Man, I did everything else right, just not that one? You're kidding! I am tempted to reload. I am actually tempted to reload. Because that's like the only blemish on my list is that one. Like what? Was he supposed to write her a letter? I'm gonna reload, I'm sorry. I gotta make it better. I gotta make it better. Reload! Reload! Okay, I have to go and do the key one real quick as well though, because I forgot to save after that. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it's Kura's! We're not gonna pick up all of the items though, because I don't care enough. I'll pick them up off stream at some point. Thank you! Bye! At least we did save after the market. That would have been way worse. Imagine if I hadn't saved after. At that point, I would have probably thought, actually, never mind. At least we already know where that is. Now give me your key. Can you? No, you can't. And I'm going to save again until I do this one right. I should just save after every side quest I do, technically. So I know I don't screw it up. Maybe his courage would be bolstered by some mysterious white liquid. I mean, I would feed him anything at this point. Because he's not a smart man. But like, honestly, in general, given that she's not into men who don't have a spine, basically, I feel like they would make a terrible couple either way. But, you know, that's just me. Okay, boy, write her a letter. Stupid boy. Get him drunk so he stops caring too much. Yes. That is not consensual. You could write her a letter. Why not try writing her a letter? If you're having trouble speaking the words, you could try handing them to her. That's a great idea. I already wrote her a love letter, too. I have it on me, even. I'll go give it to her. No, you won't. Oh my god, no he won't. Oh, he certainly came prepared. Just slip it in there somewhere. Did you give it to her? Did you give it to her? No, I bought a burger instead. What happened to the letter? I couldn't find the courage to give it to her. I'm so pathetic. What am I gonna do? This is worse than I thought. In that case... Send her a text. What happens if I say just give up on her? You should probably give up on her. If you can't even manage asking her out, then you must not be that into her. But I can't! I just can't give up like that. My feelings for her are real. I'd rather risk everything and be humiliated than give up on her now. Wait, is that actually what you're supposed to do? Looks like he's finally found the courage. Let's see where that takes him. Oh god. How'd it go? Did you tell her what you wanted? Yes, she recommended the burger and fries combo, so that's what I got. It was actually pretty good. Oh my god! I meant if you asked her out or not. You said you were going to risk it all. What happened to your courage? I couldn't risk anything but my appetite. Go on, laugh. I know you want to. I'm as spineless as a slug. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That is a good point. At least he knows. I won't laugh, but I'll agree with you on the spineless part. Let's see. Send her a text message because, like, whatever I do, I cannot go in there. I cannot go in there. How about you text her how you feel? I'm not a big fan of doing stuff like that over text, but if you can't tell her in person, that might be your best bet. And she can never see Kiryu because... Look at this man. Oh, good idea. Wait. I don't have her number. What's wrong? I don't have her number. Obviously not. That should have been your first reaction to that suggestion. What else? Ask her out! Just walk up to her and ask her out! Yet again! Something about spines! How'd it go? Absolutely nothing. Suck it up and talk to her. Oh my god. What are you supposed to do if it's not any of this? I don't want to go in there. She'll be like, oh no. Actually, this hot man. Look at this hot man. Oh my god. This is gonna go wrong again. I should just, you know what? The proper way to do this is to just never talk to this man. Boy! Oh no, I literally can only do that. So do I have to say something else there? What if I just order a burger? Then she'll think I'm also a coward. Right? He always comes out running so heroically and then tells you that he sucked. I know. Can I get a hamburger? Can I get a hamburger? Huh? Why you? No, we don't need any more burgers. Yeah, we do. I'm hungry. Would you like to order or? No, sorry about the confusion. The only reason this guy's been buying boatloads of burgers is because he likes you and wants to ask you out. Huh? But would you consider going on a date with him? I'll go on a date? Huh? With this older gentleman here. Ah! Really? But I wanted a burger! I'm so mad. What are you supposed to do here, Matt? Maybe she should read his letter? I think she would. Wouldn't she still have this same reaction though? I'll do it and then he doesn't do it. Like, how am I supposed to help someone like that? I'm gonna bring a gun. I'm gonna bring that stun gun and just be like, hey, listen. Either you go or... So it is literally the only thing I haven't tried yet is the stupid letter. Be a man. Oh god. Whoops. Stun and puppeteer him. Yeah, I'll just make the. I'll do the song from Zelda. Okay, give up on her. Because that one immediately gets me that I can walk in, right? I totally missed this quest. Stunner into it. That's illegal. Not even vaguely illegal, but like, that's illegal. I'm gonna tell her how you feel. I'll just shove the letter in her face. How about that? Sorry if this is weird, but would you read this letter he wrote for you? It explains just how he feels about you. Oh, alright. Please read it. Well, that's still weird though. Oh, okay. I understand how you feel about me now. To be honest, mature, dependable men like this man are more my type, but you bought so many burgers and you seem really sincere in this letter. I guess I wouldn't mind going on one date with you. Girl, run. Girl, run. Really? Good for you. I'm glad it worked out. Got a few hours left on my shift, but I'll send you a text when I'm off. Okay, thank you so much. This man is so pathetic. Holy crap. Congrats! Just from now on, make sure you handle these things yourself. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. No, you won't. You don't even get anything extra? It doesn't even matter? It doesn't even matter. This boy. I know. Oh my god. Hostess is 0 out of 10? Excuse me? You know that's a lie, right? So in this place, I only have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I already have those. I think I already have them, like, in general. Some straw, yeah. I did. Oh god. Can you shut up? I was trying to look for my star. I'm pretty sure I got a star now. Like, cause I got a different ending, right? He's happy now? I didn't actually look, I just kind of assumed. Hold on. Do it again! Step on his face! Nice. You should probably just give me the steel beam just because I can. You got the non-best ending, it's a tick instead. I don't like seeing the tick. A pity date, pretty much. Like, oh, well, I'm not into you. But yeah, sure. I guess. Caught myself a big fish today, so I'm treating myself with a glass of tan. Yeah. Everybody loves tan. I think. No one likes seeing ticks. Exactly. Is this the restaurant? Blue Seal ice cream? No. Oh no, they're right next to that. I'm gonna eat ice cream anyway. I've already... Okay, hold on. Oh, I can only order one at a time? I can only order one at a time. Okay, I guess. I want another one, though. Hi, Lotus! Good afternoon. I'm ordering ice cream. You know, living vicariously through Kiryu. I'm pretty sure there's other places where you can order things at the same time. Like, I should be allowed to have an ice cream with two scoops. What if I'm very hungry? Okay, we're good. No pocket ice cream. Apparently not. Inconceivable, I know. And then the time tick-tocks away when you try to figure out the best ending. I'll get the best ending for everything. Did you hear why Takahashi-kun hasn't been coming to school lately? They say the devil cat got him. She really likes ghost stories. You mean the one that creeps up from behind and haunts you till you're dead? Uh-huh. They say if it ends up following you, a horrible tragedy is bound to happen. Well, Takahashi-kun is in the hospital. Heard he got caught up in a fight or something. You think it's the devil's cat's fault? It has to be. I'm telling you, that cat is nothing but bad luck. Stop it, Haruko. If the devil cat hears you, it'll come for you next. That's really too bad, because I love felines. By the way, don't a lot of cats gather in front of Aqua Sky behind the station? Oh yeah, the owner's always putting catnip out, so lots end up over there. Maybe the devil's cat's there too, rubbing tails with the others. A devil cat that brings bad luck. That's absurd! Exactly. Cats only ever bring good vibes. And allergies, but that's different. Best you can do in this is have 2 items if they have a drink and food menu. I'm going to have to murder somebody over that. I'm not gonna lie. Any other keys? Oh wait, I had actually been here before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything there. So where was that restaurant that I was supposed to go to? Can I track that? Okay, so we can't open that one, obviously. It hangs out around Aqua Sky. Hatsumachi. Where's South Hatsumachi? I would like to zoom in, please. That's the arcades. Which one of you is South Hatsumachi? Oh, here. So here. Next to like the yellow thing. I'm actually right around the corner. Oh, and the yellow thing is probably actually where I need to go anyway. Don't want to overwork the staff by ordering more than one at a time. You know what? I understand. Oh, that's the cat! This is Aqua Sky! That's actually where I need to go. Mew! A black cat? I should pet a cat. Mew! Am I gonna follow the cat? I think it's trying to lead me somewhere. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta follow the cat. It's far more important than whatever it is that I was doing earlier. Is that the cat? That's the cat. Hey. Ah, so you're the crooked bastard trying to steal my precious snuggles, huh? You're what? My cat, asshole! The other day I caught some high school punk trying to lure her away too. You're gonna pay for this! I'll teach you to keep your filthy paws off another man's pet. Oh, okay. I mean, I understand him being a little bit defensive over his pets. Like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad, really. I can, however, stomp on his face. Nothing personal. White rabbits look weird in Japan. I prefer black cats. I won't let anybody take my Mew Mew away. I'll protect you, Snuggles. I'm not trying to take anyone. Your cat was hanging out near that bar over there. Maybe it got out on its own. Huh? Is that really what happened? Meow. Sorry for the trouble, buddy. It's just that my cat's such a cute little cuddle bug. I couldn't rule out a kidnapping, you know. Take this as an apology. You look like a fellow cat lover, so it ought to do you some good. I am. You are correct. We'll have a good one. To you too. And the cat also just follows him. So that was the devil cat. Looks like it really does bring people bad luck. Actually, no, because I got catnip. And that's another cat? What's this? A different cat? Meow. Does it want some catnip? Pet the cat. Ouch. I guess it doesn't like to be petted. You want the petnip? The catnip? Hi, Rain. You go. You gave the cat a catnip stick. Meow. Meow. We're gonna follow you too. I think the cat wants me to follow it too. Oh, who doesn't? Hello. Please, give me some water so I can take my medicine. Hey, are you alright? Suddenly I started having these chest pains, but I don't have any water to take my medicine. Please help me. I don't have any water. Maybe I should go buy some. I'm gonna go buy some water. Where do I buy water? I think this is like a regular store, right? Are you a regular store? No, that's a shogi store. Would you fight anyone who pets your cat? No, unless it's not consensual. Do you sell water? Okay. I would have liked to ask for a glass of water there, not gonna lie. What about this place? Are you a water selling place? Live cats! Oh no, you just do well, okay, let's see if you have water anyway. You never know! None of that's water. Bye. I had to go to that one corner store. I forget where it was. I think it was like in a corner somewhere. Well, it is a corner store, so... I think it was like more towards the top? Like... Really? I'm trying to save a woman! I guess that is illegal in Japan if Persona 5 is anything to go by. I should not be trying to save women. I should know better. Stand on your face real quick. Excuse me? Please. Okay, let me get that water now. See ya, Scotsman. Good night and sleep well when you go. Damn, you're strong. Yeah, you know it. 3K so I can buy more water. Is the game teaching you to stop simping? No. They would never. They're all for it. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Okay, so it's not here, but it was like... I think it's this one? Yeah, the M store. I can get water here. Right? Bento box. Suntory mineral water. Okay, we'll also get... Maybe there's like more cat stuff that I can get. No? No? Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. You know what? Blood doesn't go down as well with Vanille. That's the problem. Otherwise, solid idea. I wish we could sprint. You really? Okay. Okay. Well, I guess you'll die too then. Oh, come on. Fine. I'll do someone else. They don't want to fall down. Very unfortunate. It means I can't use any of my heat actions because I can't knock them off. Very slow killing, I'm sorry. Actually, I do have a bunch of XP points. I should probably use some. Give me my super resilient resin. Ah, yes. Super resilient resin. That's just what I needed. Again. Sorry for knocking you over. Did I just... This poor man. I'm so sorry. While cheering, but no one's recording. I know. I know. Just, it's not realistic, you know what I mean? So, mineral water. Here's some water. Drink up. Thank you. Saved. Phew. You came just in time. That took the pain down quite a bit. Don't overdo it, old-timer. Well, I'm one to talk. Haha, I'm ancient too. Random thugs in this area are worse than Zubat and caves. At least those you can run away from. Thank you for your concern. It looks like this little fellow came to my rescue yet again. Meow! He always brings me someone kind and helpful whenever he sees me in pain. But only if we give them catnip first. Otherwise, you can just die, I guess. Just die. That's a good companion, alright. He sure is. People are always saying how black cats bring bad luck, and I can't help but wonder why. This little sweetheart's been nothing but a blessing in disguise. Meow. Oh yes, please take this for all your wonderful help. Just an old lady's way of saying thanks. Thank you. I bid you farewell. Come on, little kitty. At least you don't have to climb up a tower to see the map. No, we just buy them at a subway station here. A blessing in disguise, huh? Oh, that's one lucky cat. Well, lucky son of a... Anyway. Okay, there was nothing here. Is there another cat? I don't see any other cats. In which case... I think we're going in here, right? Like, isn't this the place we are supposed to check? Is it not? No, it's not. This is not a restaurant. Is it? Pretty much, Olvanio, pretty much. So it should be around here. Is it you? Are you the guy? Are you the big man? I finally got a Ryukyu Seabream. Once Kazuha-chan hears about this, he'll be a regular for life. Hey, you the one who bought a Ryukyu Seabream at the public market? Huh? Yeah, that was me, alright. Why do you ask? Somebody else had already reserved that fish. I'm gonna have to buy it back from you. No way! It took me forever to score this baby. My regular's gonna get the feast he deserves. Sure you won't change your mind? That fishmonger's prepared to offer twice what you paid for it. Twice? Wow, he must really want it bad. Then again, I guess I kind of bullied him into selling it. Yeah, you did! Okay, how about triple what I paid for it? 300,000 yen. Ought to be enough for me to find a good replacement fish. 300,000 yen? Of course, we could always make a trade. If you can get your tuna or something, I'll swap for a sea bream. Are you telling me we're not beating him up? Is what you're telling me that not only am I losing out on 100k here, unless I go fucking fishing? Absolutely hate it here. Sure. Yes, it does, Rooks. Yes, it does. Why am I paying 300k for this? Why am I paying 300k for this? I don't know why I went here. I really don't. What a terrible idea. I don't want to fish. I actually really hate fishing in this game. It's not fun to fish in this game. I'm sorry, it's not. Who's this questy boy then? Yeah, I know, Matt. Like, I believe you. But I wanted to just beat him up. Come on, let me beat people up. That's my whole thing. Now listen, Yoko never came home yesterday. I know you girls are with her a lot, so please, did you happen to see my daughter anywhere? She forgot something at school yesterday and went back for it. That's the last time I saw her in front of the station. She never came home? Yoko doesn't seem like the type that would run away. Maybe she was kidnapped by the Phantom tour guide. Haruko, don't say that! Especially not in front of her mother! What's this Phantom tour guide all about? It's just a silly rumor going around, like an urban legend or something. Don't worry about it. Still, there might be some truth to it. Huh? I asked the shopkeeper in this area, and he said he saw a high school girl walking with a foreigner yesterday. Could that high school girl have been Mayoko? But that Phantom stuff's gotta be a rumor. If people were vanishing around the travel agency, it would have been a huge news story by now. I suppose you're right, but still, a high school girl walking with a foreigner? That could have something to do with Mayoko. I mean, I'm okay. Looking for a tour? Hey, I'm Tom, which is a very foreigner name, because, like, Japanese people would never be named Tom, by the way. It's the hardest fish to catch? You need to send the reel out over 100 meters, and then it's 5 to 10 minutes battle with the reel. Yeah, never mind. Hey, I'm Tom. If you want to see a military base or get to know this place, and I'm your go-to guy. How about it? I could show you to a nice barbecue spot. Their service is the best in town. Wasn't there a rumor about people being abducted by a foreign phantom or something in front of the station? Sure. Fine, show me around town. That's what I like to hear. You look like a drinking man. How about I take you on the special adult tour today? Is he gonna try and make me pay for things? What do you think? Pretty happening place here. So you got me to the one bar that I already know that everybody goes to. Okay. And that special cocktail will have you feeling fine in no time flat. Well, that's too bad, Septic. It's $300. Take it or leave it. That was pretty good. That's right, drink a— oh my god, this is one of those— yeah, they do this. They do this in Japan, where they like— probably elsewhere too, where you're approached by somebody and they're like a recruiter for the bar, so they take you to the bar and they don't tell you how expensive all drinks are, and like they make it seem like everything's like on the house, but then it's actually not, and they make you pay through the nose, and or worse. Once then my sake kicks in, I'll let you tour some nice beaches, if you know what I mean. What? What the— I hardly drank anything and I already feel so— ugh. Heh. I put enough shit in there to knock out 5 horses. Nighty-night, motherfucker. What the hell? They didn't even take my watch? Thought I told you to target girls. What the hell am I supposed to do with this giant oaf? Sorry, Chief, but hey, he's one hefty dude. I'm sure someone would pay good money for a guy like him. I like how they're all like— their bodies are twice the size of their heads, basically. Maybe so. Who's paying good money for me now? Oh shit! Dude, you drank enough tranks to knock out a sumo wrestler! Just what kind of monster are you? Have you met me? So that's your game. You pretend like you're a nice, helpful tour guide, then kidnap girls for profit. You're the monsters here, now you're gonna pay! Damn it, he's hip to the game now, boss! How are we gonna get this one? We slit the bastard's throat to keep him quiet, that's how. Evil foreigners, you guys. Was this one cut in the original, I wonder? Let me just murder you with this instead. Drop the table, sir! I was gonna try and pick up the table, but they just won't stop standing on top of it, so I guess I can't. Ah, that'll do too, I guess. Oh, he's still standing. I'm still standing after all this time. Is he down now? I think he is, actually. There you go. Get to murder! That's how foreigners talk, Septic. We're hip to the game. You know, hip to the game. Here, take a plant. It sure was. Carlos, you're one crazy bastard. You kidnapped a girl, didn't you? Where is she? Talk! Alright. Should shank them anyway. Have I not played Sleeping Dogs? The what now? I ain't got time. Dude got planted. Thank you so much. I thought I was going to die. You're safe now. Now how should I deal with these idiots? Maybe I should give the local police a call. No, just ignore that they exist, I guess. Don't worry about it. Why would you worry about it? Question mark. Yoko, you're all right. Well, that's a slap and a half. I was so scared. Don't you ever worry me like that again. You hear me, young lady? Never. Well, can't thank you enough. Looks like this 2-bit crime syndicate was abducting tourists and forcing them to work, or worse. She's a tourist? No, she's not. The type of activity isn't easy to track in a town like this. It's despicable how they took advantage of the people's trust here. I hope they stay locked for a long, long time. Okay, don't drink drinks that you didn't see made or made yourself. Just don't ever do it. Ever since that phantom tour guide rumor started gaining momentum, the number of tourists in this area has dwindled dramatically. That's why the syndicate started preying on local high schoolers. Ah, that explains. Talk about a couple of twisted minds. Indeed. In any case, your cooperation has been vital in bringing this operation down. We really appreciate it. You don't realize how much this means to me. I just don't know what I'd do without my little girl. Please, take this as a token of my thanks. 30K? Dang, okay, yeah, thank you. And you have car driving. Car driving? No, car driving is a myth. You should know better than that. I want to find that, The Japanese teacher person again? I forget where she was. Definitely not here, I think. Beep, 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 beep. I also need to go to the market. So I guess I should do that anyway. Staunch! I mean, sorry. Dr. Staunch. The doctorist of staunches. Oh, sorry, let me punch somebody real quick. Congratulations, buddy! I'm fucking proud of you, boy! Not that I had any doubts, of course, ever in general, but, you know, it's nice to have the confirmation on paper. Shh, you're Dr. Staunch for us. Forever and always. I'm gonna take this smiling boy and I'm gonna slap- No! Let me- Wow, you ruined my smiling boy. There, that's better. And I ruined your face. Have a bench! It's not even a sixth of a fish. Just give me a fish. Yeah, we got some 3K. It's okay. We're okay. I'm not okay. Oh, I got a key. I'm okay. I can tell you're not just some guy off the street. You got some real fire in your eyes. What are you doing? What are we doing? Where are you leading me? It was benched. Oh, okay. An underground shogi parlor? Gambling den? Well, you have a key, so I'm taking that. It's a gambling hall. Of course it's a gambling hall. Yoink. Nobody else wanted to pick that up, I see. Don't worry, I will not do any of these kinds of side quests on stream, because I know that's not that interesting. Oh, hello. I've always wanted to try a glass of Goya juice from here. Guess that's not happening. This shop's been closed like forever, hasn't it? I wonder why. It's in the perfect spot. Oh, my grandpa told me about it before. He said their juice was so healthy that it could heal any sickness. Whoa, how come it closed then? Maybe this mythical Goya juice was so incredibly harsh on the tongue that nobody could drink it. After all, it is Goya we're talking about. Did you know that Goya's good stir-fried if you add a little mayonnaise? That cancels out the bitter taste. Are you nuts? The whole point of eating Goya is because it's so bitter. That's why it's called bitter melon. Anyway, enough with all this Goya gobbledygook. This place is gone for good, so let's just grab some Goya burgers instead. Was this not the team that had a kidnapped friend? Is anybody there? I want to get some Goya juice. Looks like that kid wants to try some of that mythical Goya juice himself. We should ask him about the mythical Goya juice. But okay, but first, I'm gonna go and grab some water because I thought I had water, but I did not. So, yeah. No, I don't. I'll be right back real quick because I'm all out of ginger ale. I should have really already drank more, but not me, I guess. I'll be right back. want. Yeah, sorry. Look, Kitty will follow any strange men into alleyways because you never know. You never know. It could actually be a cabaret club. No, we know we did not find the right thing for Mitsuyu, and you know you didn't. The Dark Knight in the group is called Lulu. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. That's the team of the gossiping girl talking about paranormal stuff. Yeah, but they look exactly the same as the kidnap girl group. So I guess there's just only one group of high school girls in this town. What's wrong, kid? I really, really, really need some Goya juice, and it has to be from here. Any reason it has to be from this shop in particular? Well, my mom got really sick, ended up in the hospital, so I just wanted her to get better. I heard people say that if you drink the Goya juice from this shop, it'll cure any sickness you have. The kids in my class say it's all a lie, but even so, I still want to get some from my mom. All I care about is seeing her healthy again. Oh, he's so wholesome. I see. So you're just doing what you can, huh? Let's help find the shopkeeper. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's look around for the shopkeeper together. Okay, thank you. Excuse me? Anybody in there? Hello? My goodness, what's with all the racket? We've been closed for years, you know. Did you used to run this place, ma'am? Sorry to bother you, but could you make this kid a glass of your special Goya juice? So that's what y'all came for. I don't know. His mother is hospitalized with some kind of illness, and all she needs is a little bit of juice to help her get back to normal. Please make some for my mom. I just know it'll make her better. Well, if you put it that way, how can I say no? But you gotta bring me the right ingredients. I'll need some Goya, kuruzata, basanai, dogwai, and lemon. Some what? You hard of hearing, young man. I need 5 ingredients. Goya, kuruzata, basanai, dogwai, and lemon. I can use ingredients similar to those, too, if you manage to scrounge up something better, but that can get awful pricey. I think she was using Okinawan words. I used to hear my grandpa talk like that every now and then. Goya means bitter melon, but I don't know any of those other things she said. The public market has a shop that sells healthy stuff. I bet you can find everything there. Well, might as well head to the public market and see what I can find. Unless I get, like, the wrong stuff, in which case, no. Where's that marketplace again? Oh, are there keys here? Hello? Does anyone have any keys? Oh, there's this guy. I forgot about him. Oh, there is a market somewhere. Where is that market? I just full on forgot. Can you look? That's the, oh, it actually shows you. That's the gambling thing. That's a soba. Oh, I'm actually next to it? Aha. This guy better start paying me extra, because I paid 300k for this nonsense. Tell him about it. Yeah, here you go. It's tiny, apparently. It's so tiny, I can't even see it in my hands. You did it! You really did it! There it is! This is the fish! What a beautiful Ryukyu sea bream it is! My daughter and her husband will be thrilled! Thank you so much for your help, Kiryu-san. You really saved my neck. Don't mention it. No, do! By the way... I feel like this will affect whether or not we get, like, the right ending. Whether we get a star or a check mark. I feel like I should say keep your words to your customers to get a star in this. But I'm not sure. Here I care for something tiny sounds about right. Apparently so, yes. I mean, it's not worth that money. I'm tempted to look it up because I haven't saved in a while. I do not want to do all that again. Do I? I'm gonna look it up. Yakuza 3. I guess just Bream side quests. I should have just punched the man. Honestly, that's what I should have done. I should have punched him. Sadly, like, one of the first things people say, sadly, you can't beat the crap out of him. I mean... Okay, they don't actually say that it's, like, if it's star or not? Do we need the money for something else? I feel like at some point maybe. I don't know if it's gonna give me like a star though. That's my problem. I wanna get a star. Huh. I don't know. It doesn't say. I think I'll say it. I might have to reload if otherwise then though, because I'm trying to keep this a perfect score. Let's see. Another 100k on top of what I'd given you, but well, here's 100,000 yen for the fish. Let me know if any other good stuff comes in. Of course, please come again. I see a shiny. Well, this never would have happened if I hadn't sold the fish in the first place. I'll pay you back your 100k. I guess my customers' trust is priceless, but I wasn't expecting it to be so steep. Let me see how that ended. Let me see. No, it's still okay. It's still a star. It's still a star. How would you finish that one without it being a star in that case? Like, is it even possible to do that for some of them? Might be worth taking a closer look. I did take a closer look. Oh, I need to be right under it. I see, I see. So what does he actually sell? A bunch of fish? Well, obviously. A maguro! This tuna has still got a ton of energy. Oh, is that what you were supposed to like cash for him? 200k fish? Well. Does he sell the one that I had? Oh, this is all bait? Interesting, interesting. I don't think you can fail in that one. Some are automatic stars once done. Okay. Then it's not so bad, I guess. I'm paranoid now because I messed that one up. And I said I was gonna save more and I really should. So what did we miss then? Or did we miss anything? Yeah, so there's more than this, probably. I need to get the locker. I need to buy some stuff. Oh, I gotta go back to Morning Glory anyway for that one. Let's just go back to Morning Glory then. Oh, did I just see another one pop up? I also have to find that English lady. I gotta find her. So she can scam me some more. Shut up. Just a fucking second. Wow. What's she here? Wow, he's not even trying to run. You little shit. He's so slow. What were you gonna do? I feel like she was here last time, but she's not anymore. Also, why is my map so zoomed in? Is it supposed to be that? Look at my map. It's super zoomed in. I swear it's not supposed to be like that. Oh well, I guess. Oh, he's jumping again? Stop it! You're back again? What's going on this time? I went and talked to a lawyer about filing for bankruptcy, but he said I can't. He told me to work harder instead. What do you mean you can't file for bankruptcy? He said because I used the loans on gambling and entertainment, I can't declare bankruptcy. Then he told me to stop messing around and take responsibility. I deserve that. Honestly, yeah, if you did it... Entertainment and gambling? Really? So you came back to the river and decided to kill yourself. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. I told you before, dying won't help you. You took out those loans. It's up to you to find a way to pay them back. I'm sure you're right, but... Oh, that's it! I heard something about consolidating a bunch of different loans into one, and how that might help me with this situation. What do you think? Should I try that? Could be a scam, to be honest. He definitely died in my game? Okay, I didn't save again because I'm a dumbass. I feel like this is kind of important. I feel like it could be a scam. Well, Matt. Tell me more! I should look this one up. I should definitely look this one up. Yakuza 3. Watch out. Oh! I gotta make sure. Oh, left stick. Okay. I can do that. Oh my god, it's actually really hard to find, isn't it? What if I ruin this guy? What if I kill him? Accidentally. Suicidal debt. Yeah, there is a part 2. Alright, go, he's back again. Just until dawn all over? But I don't— this guy, I actually don't want to die. Everyone else, you know. Whatever. Hold on, just tell me what to do. Hold up. No, if he dies, I don't get a star. I want a star. You can't trust the system. Now, I wouldn't be so hard-pressed if I hadn't been a dumbass and had actually saved, but I didn't. So, you know. Oh, this is actually the original? And he's like, look out for scams. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell him that too. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Guys like you are easy marks for scam artists. So you think those offers are scams? I can't say for sure, but you have to watch out for yourself. If that's what you think, Kiru-san, then I'll have to think this all over more carefully. I feel like anything money related at this point, you should just think over a lot more carefully. That's a good idea. Remember, they're your loans. You've got to take responsibility for them. You sound just like my dad. Oh, thank you for talking to me again. I really appreciate it. You make me feel like I can get through this somehow. Here, I'd like you to have this. Stop giving me things. You have a debt to pay off. Stop giving me things. I can't let you die. I need a star. It's true though. Like, is he on my sub stories? Yeah, he is, because it's a 21 now. Okay, okay, he's good, he's good. I'm gonna go save right now. Aha! Now my minimap is normal again. Good. Except when you're called Sam and you have a magical towel. I want a towel like that. Okay, we're gonna give ourselves a save at last. I should really save more often. Cool stuff. Imagine picking the golf course. Absolutely not. I hope their future installments are a bit more like Until Dawn, because like I really enjoyed that one. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow! Okay, what are we going to play? I don't know, 50-year-old child. Turtle Rock, huh? Unless... Oh, he's still there. Of course he's still there. So Turtle Rock. Gonna be something that looks like a turtle. Oh, I still have this guy as well, don't I? Sin! Wait, wait.
1, 2, 3, 4. Happy, happy birthday to all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Happy, happy birthday and all your dreams come true. We wish it was our birthday so we could party. It's your birthday.
I'm sorry, I look like trash on your birthday, but happy birthday! I hope you're having a good one. You better be having a good one. Or I'll send Kiryu after you. What is this? Why is there a coconut here? Thank you. With me, my star ass kicker, ready to hone your ass kicking skills. Totally. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, that's what I like to hear. Alright, let me punch you in the face. So there's one itty bitty thing I need to know first. What kind of weapons can you already use? Well, I guess I only know 2 real techniques. The sword technique I learned from an old man, and the staff technique I learned from an old lady. Everything else is self-taught. Not that I can't hold my own. That's from the previous games. Aw, thanks, Sin. To get information about the weapons, yada yada yada, something weapons. Yep, the Bulbasaur dress, you can't look like trash. Well, thank you, Gold Star. Hey, that's more than the chuckleheads that usually show up here, you know? I'm guessing you'll want to focus on something you can't already crack skulls with, huh? Sounds good. Alright then, how about Nunchaku? Pretty badass weapons if you ask me. Nunchaku. A more iconic Okinawan weapon there ain't. Don't be fooled by their imposing appearance. They might look devastatingly powerful, but that's because they are. Okay, Nunchaku it is. I feel like I did learn, like, a lot of these already in my previous games, but maybe it's just me. Take off your shirt and get in the ring. No way you're going to be able to move the way you need to be dressed like that. Oh yes, my very heavy Hawaiian shirt. Okay. Even if, always remember, a wreck is a place in which treasure is. I mean, I guess you could take my organs. It'd be worth a bit. How was that? Yeah, perfect. I know, he looks amazing. So when do I get my nunchaku? Never! Okay, not never, but they're my babies. I only give them out to people who I know can handle them. What? I can't even use them? How am I supposed to master nunchaku without using them? That's the Yonashiro style, baby. You can't really master a weapon until you beat an armed opponent unarmed. Using your arms. And legs, I guess. Ah, birthday celebrations, I hope, Sin. Of course. Do that, and you'll be forced to learn the weapon's weak points. I've been traveling the world fighting weapon masters for years. This is how you learn. I see. Of course, I've seen some shit in my travels, man. Some real shit. You feel me? That does things to a man. Kamiyama says I'm creepy. Like he's one to talk. But enough talk. Have any last regrets? No? Then let's begin the lesson. Beat me! Well, at least he's straightforward. Oh, I didn't actually heal myself. Let me stomp on your face, it's fine. It's not very hard to fight. I have my celebration on Saturday when we're going to my mom. Okay. That's fair enough. Well, maybe at least a birthday dinner then. Damn, Kiryu-san. You done did it! Now you're a master of the nunchaku. Your training is danjaku. Come on, Kiryu-san. The pun wasn't that bad. No, it really was. No, it was actually terrible. No, it's not that. Listen, Yonashiro-san, are you really a strong fighter? What? You injure me, sir. How could you look upon my sick fighting skills and not despair? No, that's why I'm asking. To tell you the truth, I didn't have much trouble beating you. So which is it? Are you holding back? Or are you really that weak? Ha ha! Ya got me! Why do they always laugh weird? Not a single one of the chumps Kamiyama referred to me ever figured that out. Not one! But you? You did! I should have known you would. What do you mean? Well, let's talk about Kamiyama. Total genius, right? Yeah, nah. Only about weapons. He has no frickin' idea how to judge a person's character. Been working with him for eons, man. Not a single dude he sent could beat a one-legged guy in an ass-kicking contest. Ass-kicking is what I teach, man. But I didn't want to offend my roly-poly pals, so I've just been letting them beat me and giving them a little gold star for doing the thing. You, though, you could kick a billion asses without even breaking a sweat. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this! Yeah! And now I want to beat him again? I guess? Okay, it's Hyper Yonashiro time! What? Oh, too amazing for you? All you did was take off your hat. Hey, someone's observant. And that means you're going to fight seriously. Right. Yes, look, this cap. This cap is literally a cap. You feel me? A cap on my abilities. When I'm wearing it, my power is capped. When it's off, I'm fully uncapped. Are you okay? Honestly, a valid question at this point. Never better. Why do you ask? No. We can play doctor after this is done. We can play doctor after this is done. You know what? Let's just not comment on that one. Good night, Kaisa. Sleep well. Have a lovely night. Let's do it! Okay. Sure. This is hard mode Yonashiro. I'll try not to kill you, he says. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm not supposed to beat him here, am I? Dang, he hurts. I wish I could do like lower kicks as well. He really hurts. I think I'm gonna lose that one. Especially since I forgot how to, like, do the targeting thing. I forgot how to target! Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Can I heal? Am I allowed to? Oh, I'm not even allowed to heal. Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to lose this. 100%. I'm not leveled up now. But like, look at it. I'm barely even touching him. Phew, so what do you think? Strong as balls, right? Wait, why is he on the floor? Why is he on the floor? You're gonna have to give me a sec. Gotta recharge after going hyper Yonoshiro. Why is he on the floor? Damn. Were you actually trying to kill me? I like your style, man. I lost! What? Keep training and come back. Beat me and I'll give you a master certificate. Can't give it to you if I'm dead, though, so maybe ease up a little. You're definitely the real thing, Yonoshiro-san. You teach me another weapon later. Ha 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 ha. Careful, Kiryu-san. You might just stop my heart saying stuff like that, or hitting me the way you do. Either way, really. And that's why I like you. And sometimes it's best to keep teaching tumors. It's best to keep teaching tumors martial arts? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I guess I can't lose. No, I'm undefeatable. That's why I've decided to stay here. That means you can train with me anytime you like. I'm in pain. No, I am actually in pain. Do I have food on me? I do. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna also eat this lobster, which immediately killed me. Fine, burger then. God, Kiryu, I'm so sorry, buddy. Can't even pick that up. Unfortunate.
Maybe you can spend some of this money on the square sale.
Cool stuff! Thank you! Thank you so much! Maybe I will! Maybe I will! Did you see the square sale? Did you see the Moogle cap? Did you see the Moogle cap? The Moogle cap and the Chocobos! They're so cute! And they have, oh my god, they have little Cactuar ice cube makers. They have Cactuar ice cube makers. And a heckin' Moogle cap. we should have waited. Because I didn't check. Are the vinyls on sale as well? Because I didn't look. But like a lot of stuff is on sale. I had never seen that dialogue before as I beat him. What does he mean? Tumors? I have no clue. But yeah, I'll actually use my skill points, I guess, before I beat him next time. I will take the wooden box. Just the box, not what's in it. I don't want it. Thank you so much, Colsta. Thank you so much. But, excuse me, Septic, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Come on. I'm free and I ate chocolate cake! That must mean you feel a lot better now. You want a hug anyway? Can I swim? No. Do you want another hug? His pants do not become wet. Not ever. I need to find the turtle rock. I feel like, what looks like a turtle here? Nothing really. There you go. As the payment for yesterday, or... I like how in video games you can pretty much at death's door, but then you eat a burger, it's a really, really, really good burger. It's a really good burger. Thank you, Mo. I have a reading seat now, too. I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Does it? Does it? I give Matsushima a call. Hey, this looks kind of vaguely like a turtle. But not really, but, you know, come over anyway. It's almost end of the month. I paid all the big bills and company sends my salary tomorrow. Make it rain! Tonight I have to wash my hair, which, you know. We're gonna watch the Addams Family's whole show at some point in October. Because we can. But also Nightmare Before Christmas. Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle, and I had to tell you. Not the show, all of the movies. Well, really? Yeah, it's out in front of the Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course, I'll be right there. Is he actually, though? Oh, he is. You can't stop me, Septic. You can't stop me. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song, it's not, though. Then this is the sacred turtle spot. The treasure's got to be right under this rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. I don't get a choice. Why do you even give me the box? It's a vinyl box, but it's not that one? I guess so. I don't know. Sometimes they just do the whole catalog, just in case. Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Keep digging. I'll do it. Calm back down now. I'm gonna keep digging. Dig even deeper. What the hell? There it is, Kiryu-san. An awamori pot? I see. A golden foam must have meant awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? I don't think this will help you pay off that debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This awamori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era, which makes it over 130 years old. Yeah, at some point it goes wrong, I think. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is. But it is! Right now, the oldest intact awamori in the whole world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe? No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. Because all its years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. Hey, Matsushisha, you trying to skip town or something? I found you on this private beach. See, nobody cares if it's a private beach. I just come in here anyway. Ooh. Eep, don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An awamori pot? Oh, he's gonna step on it. Well, the truth is, you shitting me? 130-year-old? Assuming the date etched on the pot is correct. Yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? Yeah, you could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori, and we're all square on your debt. Get this in writing! Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen, just like that. The boss was going to use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Your boss must really love this stuff. Like, he could literally walk away with this, give it to the boss, pretend like it's just something he got for him, and then still come and get the 20 million. Nah, we need to be using the fists, yo gals. Honestly. I thought you were referring to the new ones, which there's a new one? Straight up, I didn't know there was a new Addams Family. I give you the jug and beat you up and you square the debt. I did. Wow, okay. Listen, I'm old. What can I say? I'm old. Oh. You bet. That's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushisha-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best awamori. You really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind you here. Is the loan shark giving him a pep talk? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. Not at all shady. Not at all shady. Yes! You know what, Scar? I'd probably accidentally break it if we had a fight right here. I can't believe it. Save my distillery. It's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of awamori. Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would. I didn't really do that much, but okay. You get a shisha belt. Well, I've got to go deliver this. Hope I see you around sometimes. Thank you, bye. I should go and, like, finally go see my kids. They think I'm dead by now, honestly. Hey, loser. Well, Aniki, ready to get the fashion beat down? Actually, I'm pretty confident. How are you feeling, Rikia? Oh, you don't gotta worry about me. I'll be just fine. Anyway, let me go grab Mitsuo. Oh, no. I was 2 in 1992. Honestly, Septic, then I'm just glad I didn't hear about them. But no, we're definitely not watching those. I remember watching parts of the Addams Family movie and it feels like a fever dream. It's really good though. It's really good. I even like the one where Cousin It was like... No, not Cousin It. Fester was marrying that woman. Mitsuo been waiting for this clothes all day and several nights probably. We're back, Aniki. What is it, Uncle Cass? I'm not really feeling so good. You'll feel better soon, Mitsuo. We're gonna give you a fashion makeover. Wow, really? Heck yeah. You're gonna have to claw the ladies off you. And it'll be all thanks to me and my amazing taste. I don't know about this. You look like trash. Come on, it'll be fine. All you gotta do is put the clothes on and tell us what you like better. You can start with mine. I got you sunglasses and a dragon print polo. Gotta be kidding me, Aniki. The kid's gonna be too shy to look in a damn mirror if you dress him up like that. Really? I thought fashion was all about standing out. Oh, he's gonna stand out alright, like a sore freaking thumb. I can't hear you youngins and my eyes are too curdly to read the chat. Oh, get off my lawn. Not to worry, Mitsuo. I've got the solution to all your girl troubles right here. Okay, what is it, Uncle Rikia? Man, you're gonna love this. Ta-da! A short jacket, baggy pants, and of course, you can't go anywhere without a nice old school bag. It's kind of squished, but who cares? Come on, it's my old gear from when I was in junior high. Took a while to round it all up, mind you. He's not a smart man. Girls go gaga for this bad boy stuff, trust me. You'll have to beat them up with a stick. Well, you want it, right? No way. Ha! But don't you want to look cool? Yeah, that's why I'm not taking your clothes. Nobody wears stuff like that anymore. And besides, why would I wear your junior high school clothes? No, just wear the whole school. I'm still in elementary school. See you soon. Good night. Good evening. I hope the rest of your day is great. And so is your weekend. If I don't see you anymore. Just in case. I'd rather take the things Uncle Kaz picked out. Heh! Who's behind the times now, Rikia? I haven't seen clothes like that in years. Not like you did any better. Okay, I'm sorry, but did you not audibly hear him say that he'd rather wear my stuff? Because he did. Tell me like that. You lost fair and square. So me, an old-timer. Why don't you go get changed, Mitsuo? Alright, but not really feeling this either. Let's try it on. It's good to change up your vibe sometimes. Maybe you say so. I think he looks cool. Are you sure this is cool? It feels kind of not. You look like a Yakuza in training. I don't think it's that bad. And hey, doesn't the dragon print make you feel closer to your Uncle Kaz? It's always dragons with you, Aniki. Alright, Mitsuo, get over there and show Renoa what you've got. Okay. God, we're just doing a lot of relationship troubles in this stream. Hey, Renoa, I couldn't find anyone else who wanted to go to the movie with me, so are you sure you don't want to come? What are you wearing? I wouldn't be caught dead in a movie theater with a guy dressed like that. Anyway, I already said I have plans. I'm sorry, you're no style icon yourself, Renoa. Riona, also. I've been calling her Renoa the whole time. Whatever. Wow, let's, I'm gonna bring my dragon staff out. I'm gonna do it. Pretty young kitty hiding well. Yeah, no, nobody notices this. Right. And she stalks off once again. Shit, he got flat out rejected and insulted to boot. It's that time. Maybe she's just not into me, Uncle Kaz. She's just not into you. At least he's mature about it. Bring your dragon stuff out. I have dragon stuff. I also have a dragon helmet, but it's more like skulls. But it has dragon wings at the bottom, so it still counts. Hey, you can't give up after one small failure. You have to keep trying, Mitsuo. Maybe. But I think she likes this guy Okada from my class. Then you'll just have to prove you're better than him. What? But he's really cool, and his dad's super rich. you don't even know if he likes her. You can't ignore how you feel, Mitsuo. Huh? Well, you like her, right? Yeah, I really like her. And you know what you need to do. You're right, I'm not gonna give up. Anyway, I should go grab Taichi. He said he'd seen a movie with me if Riona didn't want to go. I'm gonna keep calling her Rinoa. Glad you have someone to go with. You did have tickets. Kiryu's just sad because she insulted the dragon shirt. He should be sad. It's a nice dragon shirt. Taking that rejection like a child. He ain't mad. My dragon aroma candle holder will protect me. Actually, is one thing that I... hold on. Where is that? Hold on. I actually have one thing that I haven't shown you yet, but it's also... Well, actually, it's in one of my videos. It was. Was it in the Final Fantasy video, actually? Yeah, I did. I got it in the Final Fantasy video. A small part of my dragon collection is just a straight up dragon. Because dragon. If I put this behind me at some point, Arwen is going to definitely throw it on the floor. Because she does that. But this one, it's actually a 3D printed dragon cup. And it's pretty big, as you can see. You can hold it like... You could technically even drink out of it if you really, really want to. But yeah, it has like little dragon heads on the side, as you can see. And I really like it. That's a pimp goblet indeed. And you guys, I showed you this one yesterday? Did I show you this one yesterday? This is a dragon staff for one of my new characters in the videos, which I don't think I'm gonna get the rest of the outfit before I film the Shadow Hearts script, but for the future, that is a pimp cane, exactly. Look at this. And you know, this one was like $5 or something. It wasn't even like a lot, and it looks so dope. Okay, let's hope Arwen doesn't throw it down this time, because she was obsessed with this yesterday. Does the cane double as a flamethrower? It should, but I don't think I was going to get that for $5. I don't think so. Anyway, it's a shame Mitsuo couldn't get Riona to go with him, but I guess she did have other plans. Maybe I should head into town, keep an eye on Mitsuo. Oh, what are they gonna be up to? Oh, those kids. Those kids. Subsec would love my pimp cane. You have a pimp cane too? What is that? I know. 99% certain Jinzi is a Mac Daddy. I say nothing. Seems like a different message to the burger incel quest. This time, Duck, it's my kid, so I'm sorry, I love him. Close enough, Lutza! Uncle Cass! What's up, Riona? Do you know how Haruka-chan is? I need to talk to her. We're not shopping for groceries if she's not home. Huh? But I need her now! What's the rush? Well, I'm gonna go hang out with some friends from school, so I was trying to make a bento, but I can't figure out how to make duro akashi. You know, the mashed taro with pork? I've definitely seen Haruka-chan make it before, but I can't find her anywhere. Do you know how to make it, Uncle Cass? More or less. I'm not a local, but I can manage. Really? Come on, teach me. Let's go. Why, what? Oh, okay. I'm gonna mess that up for her, aren't I? So, think you understand? Yeah, thanks, Uncle Cass. I didn't realize you could make stuff that wasn't curry. Same. I guess my menu has been a bit limited at times. It's just because there's so many kids, you have to make a lot of food. Anyway, go have fun and stay out of the streets, okay? She's about to poison this man. She's about to poison this whole man. Nah. Did Haruka just apparate into the kitchen? What the fuck? What? Fuck it. Yes, she's now a wizard. Hi, Riona-chan. What are you making that bento for? Are you going on a date? No, Ghost Haruka. Yeah, though it's not going to be just us. Is it with Mitsuo? What? No. She's so mean. She's so mean. Haruka has many talents. Many very scary ones. Oh, well, I think you two would be good together. Oh, she's trying to matchmaker. I know he's kind of immature sometimes, but you'd be happy with him, Riona-chan. Look, it's not gonna happen, Haruka-chan. I just can't see myself... What the fuck? This child is fired from my orphanage. Too bad. I guess she lives on the street now. What the fuck? Japan, ladies and gentlemen! What the hell is wrong with you? Well, this... Ryuna-chan! Sorry, that came out wrong. You think! What the... Anyway, I have to go... No, you don't get to walk away with that! Sounds like she doesn't like Mitsuo because he's different. That's not how I raised her. Punch her. I have given you permission to punch the child. Somebody give me that quote about stabbing the child, please. The heck? Ryona nearly ran right into me. Did she? Huh? Oh, hi, Uncle Kaz. Aren't you supposed to be at the movies with Mitsuo? I was gonna go, but then he told me it was some gross love story. I don't want to see that with him. And where is he now? I don't know. He just kind of walked off. He didn't look too happy. Do you remember which direction he went in? Pretty sure it was over towards downtown. Oh, bet he's gonna go see that movie by himself. Sounds like I should check up on him. Yeah, I probably should. Good lord. I hope Mitsuo is okay. My best bet would be to head downtown and see if I can head him off. Run, Father Kaz. Yeah, throw some hands. We already know what the child sacrifice for this month is, Rain. It's not hard. Which part would we count as downtown, though? Do we have a map? Oh, it's at the bottom? Wait, are we sure about that? Stab the child! Why do you all want to fight me? You guys have a death wish. Dear lord. Hold on. Let me break a chair on you real quick. Shut your mouth! No, that's okay. I'll find him. Don't you worry. I'll find him. Of course I'm strong. Now go away. Do you do food? Oh, you do food. Oh yeah, it's a one at a time thing still. We're gonna eat until we feel better. Another one! And then another one! I'm just drinking all their boba now. What if I'm ordering for multiple people? Have you considered? Arigato! You've been spending too much time trying to help children? Here, beat up some of the thugs that work at aggression. I mean, I've been beating up people at the same time. Like, I can multitask. I can multitask. Look at all this free experience. They definitely upgraded this later on. They probably could have done with, like, changing this system in the remake, but hey. Wait, I can't... Oh, am I full health? I guess I'm full health. Huh? That was my pension check, you thief! Catch him! Catch him! Chase the crook. Got it! You ain't right there! Stop! Oh no, not into the market. Your face is really pissing me off, asshole. You got something to say for yourself? What? But then I'm gonna lose sight of the dude. Or is this the dude? We're going to eat until we feel better. Sounds like a good life motto. That's pretty much me whenever I buy an ice cream. I really shouldn't be eating ice cream, but you know, tasty. I'm sorry about destroying absolutely everything. But it's okay, they're only flat pictures. Sorry about the blood too. That's the golf club. Yeah, we'll bring the golf club next time. A sweat stained 20k. Okay, but where's the person who stole? Like, how are we supposed to find that person now? Is that a sub-story? I think the criminal ran the public market. Okay, but where is he? I feel like I should probably ask. Really? There's a lot of people who want to fight in this place. You're lacto... No, I shouldn't... I just shouldn't eat ice cream in general. I'm trying not to eat all the things that are bad for me, so I only eat it when I'm having something to celebrate. Otherwise, I'll just crash people's faces, and that'll make me feel better too. A multi-purpose thumbtack. I don't know what the multiple purposes are, but sure, do tell. I don't care. I want to know. I want to know. Oh, actually, I do need to be here, don't I? There's a bitter melon. Okay, hold on. I need a lemon too. Okay, so hold on. I don't want that though. Can it go? I don't think I want that either. Oh, can I equip this? Oh, I can. Old suspension. Why do we have that? Okay, there was something else I needed. There were several other things I needed. It's not about the lactose, Danny. I just shouldn't eat things like ice cream all the time. That's it. I do my best not to eat candy in general and things like that. Where is that other one? Oh no, that's at the top, isn't it? So I got lemon, I got the Goya, so I need Kuruzata, Basanai, and Dogwai. Whatever that is! They're not gonna tell me, are they? Oh my god. Okay, so I have to figure that out first. No, can't be bad. Can't be bad. I gotta be able to still fit in my cosplays. We go for an adventure and then get Ferrero Rocher. That's Ferrero Rocher ice cream? You see, if I'm going on an adventure with you, then yes, of course we can. Of course we can. I do like sorbets as well. I do like them. But no, it's and Nick and I we're in general not really buying snacks because snacks are expensive. Very expensive. So it's a twofold thing. Don't worry about it. I'm not unhappy for not buying ice cream. Don't worry. I'm still perfectly content. €5 on Lidl for a box? That's actually really cheap. I love Ferrero Rocher. They're actually my favorite chocolates. They're so good. Should I ask this man? No, he doesn't know anything. How would I know where the bag thief is? Is it you? No, that's the healthy lady. Should I ask you? No? Where are you, evil bag snatcher man? How am I supposed to find him? Like, people have been punching me left, right, and center, but I get nothing out of that. Should I leave? They weren't upstairs either. I didn't know that it was ice cream. I thought it was like regular Ferrero Rocher. It was also Ferrero Rond Noir. I don't know what that is. I'm afraid. I can't talk to any of these people. I feel like if I leave, I'll lose. But none of them even look like him. And I have forgotten even what he looked like. If I leave, will she be mad? I hope she won't be mad. Like, they all have the same shirt as well. When I was a child, I thought it was a peak of sophisticated people candy. Same, actually. Like, it was like the expensive candy, right? I used to live near a place that did chili pepper ice cream, which was surprisingly good. Oh, I've had those, I think, Mo. I'm not a huge fan of those. Okay, I don't think I can find him here. I think I gotta leave. In which case, whoops? Question mark? Does that mean we lost? Oh, that's that lady. Is it still here as a sub-story, or did I lose it? No. It's still here. I'm not done yet. Ah, Goya! This one looks nice and fresh with healthy coloring. Okay. And a lemon as well. At least lemon still means lemon. Alright. It would help if I knew what to bring. It's a thorny plant, good for soothing burns. Oh, aloe vera. Can she ask, does she ask me the rest as well? No, she just tells me the first one. Okay, I'll go buy her some aloe vera. For those burns! I don't think they sell Ferrero Rocher in the summer, at least. It's what they say in the advertisement every time autumn comes around. Because it's melting? After I stopped adding sugar to things, normal Ferrero Rocher became too sweet. I had that with a lot of things, especially when I came to Canada for the first time. A lot of the things in Canada were way too sweet, but then I had to get used to that. So now when I eat something that isn't super sweet, I notice. Okay, so aloe vera. Oh, ooh, You can buy them all year round where I live? Yeah, you can in the Netherlands as well, but maybe it's something to do with heat. Like, you don't want to eat a molten Ferrero Rocher, right? I get it. Here you go. Thorny plant. Okay, so what else do you want? I'm sure they must be selling kuruzata. Then the zata part might mean sugar. Oh, so the sugar cane, maybe? What's a faster way to get there? Yeah, that's probably faster. So, well, hold on. Maybe it's brown sugar instead, because if that's the second part... Okay, I'm obviously thinking about this in my own brain, but let's... Sorry for running into you. You don't have to make sounds. Often when I watch Jinzi's streams, I learn a new way to pronounce things. Oh god, what have I done now? What have I said? You can mess this up? You can? No, I actually, if I mess it up, I want to know. Because I don't want to, like, ruin it. Like, do I lose the check mark if I walk up to her with the wrong ingredient in my hand? I know. We'll see Mitsuo later. It's fine. I don't want to disappoint her or the boy. I'm actually the only thing I'm wearing is like I have very thin lines above my eyes because if I don't, you actually barely can see my eyes. She tells you, I think I just bought everything and she chose. Tells you, I think I just bought. Okay. Much better than white sugar when it comes to making juice. Okay. So kurozata means brown sugar. Isn't enough for me to make a full batch. Okay, basanai. You know how it's yellow and sweet? Don't folks say bus? Is it just a banana? Yellow and sweet? Let's see what else she has that's yellow and sweet. I mean, that is sweet too, but it's not the same. Island carrots aren't sweet, are they? These are nice and sweet, but they're not yellow. I guess we're getting bananas. I don't have room to buy the whole store. I was thinking of doing that, but I couldn't. Aloe vera and guacamole are two things I've recently learned new pronunciations for. I don't know, how else would I pronounce it? I guess you couldn't really tell me because I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, look at this! Some nice looking basanai! Sweet and delicious, I'm sure. You gave her some bananas. So basanai means bananas. I can kind of see that. So you brought all the ingredients. Good. I can whip you up a nice batch of goya juice. Don't you worry about a thing. Really? Thank you so much. They're not selling plantains though, I think. Here, one fresh serving of goya juice, made just for you. Wow, so the mythical goya juice, it was real after all. To be fair, how is it bitter with all that? Ragnar, welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. Here too, no less. I helped a friend move into her new apartment all day, and now I can't move my legs. My legs! I'm sorry, that's SpongeBob. But you did a good thing for your friend. You did a nice thing, and I'm sure that they appreciate it. Just give me a list. I know, exactly. Just, girl. The basanai and dugwai are very important ingredients too, you know? Don't forget that. I'm gonna take this right to my mom. Thanks so much, ma'am. And you too, mister. Yay. It was really kind of you. I'm sure that juice will help the kid's mom get better. Well, aren't you the kindest Oh, that was me saying that. Well, aren't you the kindest fella? Honestly, it felt right proper making a big batch of goya juice after all this time. Folks reckon my juice packs a mythical medicinal punch that'll cure any sickness, but to tell the truth, there's nothing real mysterious about it no more. I see, back in my day, basanai, lemons, and dugwai were so darn expensive, almost no one could afford them. Just so happened our goya juice was the healthiest thing around, but these days, nearly anyone can get their hands on those ingredients. Well, to that kid, I'm sure it's still the mythical remedy his mom needed. Nothing could have been better. Even though you stopped making it years ago, a lot of people are still talking about it. That alone tells me it's some incredible stuff. Thank you for lifting an old woman's spirits. Now I gave all the juice to that boy, but this will also fix you up right quick. Yeah, I mean, and faster, probably. Goodbye, and good luck to you. I got it right, didn't I? Did I get it right? I must have. Oh, that's the other mystery. That's locker 44, which we don't have yet. Yeah, we did it. I just gotta find the bag snatcher, too. Who's over there? Someone else. Hello? Oh, it's them again. Excuse me, sir. I'll take one coral love necklace, please. Coral love necklace, is it? That'll be 3,000 yen. Oh my gosh, who did you buy that necklace for? You're gonna ask somebody to go steady, aren't you? Is it Oyamata-senpai from the track club? Maybe, maybe not. It's the tutor, isn't it? I saw the way you've been stealing glasses at him. I mean, the tutor? Excuse me? Excuse me? Really? Haruko, come on. Fill us in on the deets. They say whoever has a special love coral will never be turned down. So you're basically guaranteed a boyfriend. Would you guys stop already? Let's just go eat some burgers and go home. Aha. Should I buy a coral love necklace? How about a coral love necklace for you, sir? Made with genuine Okinawan coral. We've got plenty in stock, but they won't last long. In fact, it's been making big waves on the internet lately. It's even considered something of a spiritual accessory. As you can see, this necklace is made from genuine hermatypic coral weathered to a fine sheen. This process helps the coral release beneficial negative ions. He is so full of it. The moment they start using like science-y language, you know they're full of it. 100%. Sure, give me one. Why not? Okay, then I'll take one. It's gonna do nothing for me, but I'll wear it anyway. The quackery is strong with this one. I can't even wear it. Damn you. Would it keep the 5G away? No, it's not that strong. Oh, is that something on the middle of the road? Yes, it is. Oh, and I see another one shining right there. Oh, you want to fight me again? Of course you do. Why do you always want to fight me? What about your rice cooker? It has died! We don't even have a rice cooker! I think you'll manage, buddy. Let me stamp on your face real quick. By putting it in water. Did you never make rice? I guess quote unquote by hand? Stomp on your head too. Dylan's a rice and shine. Alvaniel, no. Oh, thank you for the 3k, I guess, because I did just... Oh! I did just spend the 3k. Go on. That's 47. That's still not 44. I want 44. Where are you, boy? Actually, I should probably save. Having done all that right. Of course water makes rice sticky, but that's the point is you put the water in and it turns into steam. That's why you shouldn't put so much water in that your rice becomes sticky. Because if it's sticky, it means you did it wrong. Buddy! Buddy boy! Let's see, can I still find the boy? If not, then eh. There is some rice that is specifically made to be sticky. So there's that, of course. Nutty! I wasn't even glaring at you, dude. I almost clicked on the English-Dutch because it popped up. Really? We're doing this again? Are you sure about this? And I've broken another window. He just saw me absolutely slap the knock out of his friend, and he's like, "No, I got you. I can take you. Can you come over here so I can kill you already?" It's easier to eat with that. Oh, that's true. You can also use the stickier rice for sushi. I get a headache every time I see that. I'm so sorry. Whomst. He's gonna want to fight me, isn't he? He looks like he might if I walk in front of him. I don't know where he is. Mo, where is he? Where did he saunter off to? Which part of you can be considered... Actually, maybe we can see it on the map. If they can find me, sure. It's a weapon shop? Mahjong, night guide. I'm looking for my kid. He's supposed to be downtown somewhere. We're not allowed to... Oh, drugs. Oh, Gratzlitzer. The Hague is, well, Den Haag. And it's where Europe mostly has like their headquarters, I want to say. to a point. Can I not fight Jinzi in a Thunderdome to the death and the one who survives is redeemed? But you're way stronger than me. It's not fair. I will definitely die. Let me know when you want to know. I do want to know, because I have no idea where he is. Like, I walked around for a while, but I don't really know what they mean by downtown either. He's at the lockers? Where was the lockers again? Oh, it's there, isn't it? It's all the way over here? Actually, I'm going the right way in that case. Good for me. You can still come and fight me, but then be nice about it. You can tell he's waiting around to fight somebody. I'm pooped. Point same. I guess this is like the entertainment district then. There he is. What's he doing over there? Hey, wait. Oh, that's Ryona, and those must be her friends from school. Where to next, Okada-kun? I'll go anywhere as long as you're there with me. Jesus Christ. My dad has a hotel pretty close to here with a big pool. Maybe we can go for a swim. Wow, that sounds amazing, Okada-kun. Heck yeah, I've never been in a hotel pool before. Something wrong, Ryona-chan? No, it's nothing. Oh yeah, Ryona has a gross burn on her arm. She's probably too much of a wimp to go in the pool because then everyone would be able to see it. Wait, is it really that gross? I want to see, come on! Stop it, please! Oh, can I punch some kids? I'll go and punch some kids. What the fuck? Who did that to her? Punch them! Let's go! Am I just gonna stand there and watch? I know she's the worst, but dang. Yeah, let's go! Fuck him! Can I step in at any point? I hope so. I hope you lost a tooth. You orphans are the worst! Holy shit! Now say thank you. Yeah, we should have just gone over there and stabbed all the kids. No one would know. That's a weird lesson to teach, but okay. Aww. It should not require that, but at least she adjusted her opinion. I still want to kill some children, but the other children now, so it's okay. We shifted our opinion. Oh, sorry, just a little more. Oh, what's going on? Looks like Mitsuo didn't need your help after all. Not like your suggestion was any better. Did you say something? Nope, don't think at all, haha. By the way, Rikia, you should probably go grab your bags. Our flight's pretty soon. Huh? Shit on a stick, you're right. Let me head home real quick. I'll be back before you know it. See you in a bit, Aniki. Absolutely not. I know, Septic, like... She not going to explain? Apparently not, no. Sorry, Rikia. This has to be a one-man job. But my side quests... Okay, we should save. As I stomp through here. Is that where I live? Like, is that my room? I think it is. Contract review. Punching solves a great many things not solved by contract review. Bring a knife. I don't know what any of that in background was supposed to be. This was a strange quest line, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit weird. But I guess we'll allow it. I was worried about how things would turn out, but it looks like Riona understands Mitsuo's feelings. Okay, but is she still a racist, or are we not gonna discuss this? At least we have a dog, yes. Yes. Oh, is that what you meant? Yes, there's a dog there. I don't know if it's a Shiba, though. I don't think they say it. I think they just say it's a mutt. But, yeah. There's a doggo. Anyway, on that bombshell, I am gonna call it a day here today. I have to do a little bit of recording still, so I will see you for more of this, including the dog, tomorrow. Have a very lovely rest of your day, everybody. Morning, evening, afternoon. Whatever it is you're having. I hope it is amazing. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, love, faith.